Now, Sir Ivan, if you will press this switch over, when I say now, that will open our station. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
So hello guys, welcome to today's stream, and we have got so much packed into it, but as usual, well, not always, but normally we've got Natasha. How are you? Oh, you've gone quiet. Oh no, not a technical difficulty. Hello. Oh no. Oh, she's refreshing. Right, so we have got we've got the usual stream, we've got the usual diamond painting, and Natasha's back. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
sorry,
we have
what
some.
happened there.
I don't know either. Right, we have also got another guest who aren't in front of the camera yet, because I can see that they're not in front of the camera yet. I have my two ex-neighbours, still friends, who've come round to help me do a little bit of tidying up and taking pictures of the cat, but they're not listening because they're not coming up to the screen. I'm hinting that you need to come to the camera now. Anytime you like. There we go. There we
Hi.
go. So this is my friend Emma and Katie.
Hello.
Do they have matching silly jumpers?
We do.
Oh, why not?
It's Christmas time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're all obviously going, well, why has she got her friends on stream? Well, it just so happens I have the jelly bean game all ready. Let me get this sorted out. So we have got the jelly beans today. So we are going to play a silly little game. We're going to allocate ourselves numbers between 1 and 3. And every 15 minutes, we're going to get Alexa to pick a number between 1 and 4. If the number comes out between 1 and 3, one of us has to eat a jelly bean.
Can I just get this out of the packet?
I was just about to say, can you take the outer wrapper off? She can't wait. She wants them all, look.
Oh, yeah, that's
and if it comes out as 4, then we're all off the hook for another 15 minutes. So while she's doing that, I'll go through the chat. We've got Kenneth who says, hello and afternoon, everyone. Teresa is saying, hi all. Hannah, right, so the little intro clip, I always wanted to use the Anglia TV intro, but I don't live in Anglia anymore, so I kind of made a new intro. So it's Anglia TV, but it's kind of a Scottish takeover. So that's kind of how I tried to do it. So we've got V and his missus. Oh, that's rude. M says, hi, is that Mike?
No, Teresa.
Oh, it's Teresa, is it? Hannah Jones, V and his missus. They've actually gone out today. Hannah says, oh, Teresa. Hi, Emma and Katie.
Hi.
Hi. Teresa says, hi all. Hi, Emma. Oh, hang on, am I duplicating this? Yeah. So if it says for every, no, let's have a little bit of a breather. So hi, Laura. I know you got kicked out of Norfolk. Right, so I suppose we better allocate some numbers then. Right, guys, what numbers do you want?
Any, I'm not bothered.
Oh, I hate when you do this.
Any.
Right, Katie, pick a number.
I'll take 1.
Right, Katie. Emma, pick a number.
2.
Right, that makes me number 3, which is my lucky number. And obviously number 4 means we don't do anything. So I'll do the first one at 4:15. and then I'll just say I'll just get Alexa to set a timer for 15 minutes. Right, so we've got Dave McBill says good evening everybody. So don't forget guys, we still have the yay nay game. Emma, can you just move that game just so it's a bit more central in the screen? That's perfect. I'm a little bit OCD like that. So yeah, so we're still playing the yay nay game. So basically I'm thinking of an item. Katie and Emma don't know what the item is, so I suppose they could have a guess, but I'm not going to give them the prize unless they watch my streams. So basically I'm thinking of an item. You are allowed to ask one question per hour. The answer has to be yes or no. If you get a yes out of me, you get a bonus question. And if the object is guessed, you win £20 worth of Smith's Speeds goods. And if it hasn't been guessed by Friday, it goes up to 25 and £5 extra every week until it's guessed. Shall we go through the yes answers, Natasha?
Yeah, I can go through them. Is it a mineral?
Yes.
Does it still exist?
Yes.
Is the object postable?
Yes.
Do you have this object in your house?
Yes.
Is the item smaller than a shoebox?
Yes.
Is the object plastic?
Yes.
These are the newest ones from yesterday. Is the item hobby related?
Yes.
Is it something to do with diamond painting?
Yes.
There you go. They're all the yeses.
You can see Katie and Emma's brains smoking as they were thinking.
It's nice to have it in your house. It's like you've got a lot.
So, Hannah keeps calling me Penfold. I don't know if that's good or bad. Why is one of your friends standing up? Get the girl a chair. I haven't got another chair. That's a hobby desk designed for me on my own, and it's being used by someone else.
We'll just rotate.
I see this abuse that I get.
We'll just rotate. It'll be
No, the abuse comes for free. Right. I have explained to everybody if I abuse you, it's because I like you. That's why I think on that basis, Mike could consider can be considered to be my best friend ever. The amount of abuse I give him. Right. So Peter Webster's saying hi, Hannah. Doesn't have batteries. Teresa, no problem. Laura, hope you're feeling better soon. And we do have a guess. Is that Teresa saying hey?
Don't know.
Right, so Hannah Jones says diamond painting tray. No, it is not a diamond painting tray. So Peter Webster says hi, Katie. If you get really friendly with Peter Webster, he might send you a gift. Hi, Katie Louise, and you okay? So, right, I've got to add another camera on, haven't I? I do like this, but you can add loads of cameras. So I am keeping an eye on the time.
Time is it? Cool.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that to that, and then I'll hide that on the stream. And then when we want to bring it in, I can just go, there it is, and then we'll switch things around. So as you can see, I have done nothing in the last 24 hours. I blame Sky Sports for putting Wycombe Wanderers on TV. So what are the words say on the girl's top? It's probably something like Merry Christmas or something. Should I put them on Big View?
It says Santa Squad, sensitive vibes only.
Yeah, there you go. Awful stuff to put on jumper at this time of the year.
Just observe the humbug.
Someone says, actually they said, hi Peter, we'll be glad to be asleep. Right, so it's now enough to 15, quarter past, isn't it? So let's do this, shall we? Right, so Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 4.
Alexa, a countdown timer for 15 minutes.
For how long?
15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
There we go. So that'll shout at us in 15 minutes.
Well, that was easy.
That was easy. You wait. I'm just working out how to program it to come out with number 2 all the time. I'm actually going to record it saying, here's a number between 1 and 4, 2. And I'm going to record it and play it back.
They don't look that bad.
Right.
So,
Very much doubt I'm going to get much done today. I've just got a feeling it's going to be one of those days. Are you destroying my living room there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I would as well.
Yeah, I know you would, Natasha. Right, I'm going to shove me near the bottom because you can already see this on that side. Oh, I've heard that. Right, Natasha is next on the gift list when I can work out what to get. Oh, bless her. Teresa at Katie Louise. So Penny knows who you are. We are putting our names at the front of each comment. Oh, so that Penny knows who we are. Yeah. We can't seem to link this up with Facebook. Right, Alexa, what is 100 in Welsh?
100 in Welsh is cunt.
I know it was cat.
Yeah. But it's all right because that wasn't swearing because that was actually Welsh.
It's actually can't spelling.
Is it? Oh, okay. It's just the way it's
It's
pronounced.
C-A-N-T, but they pronounce it as cant.
Right. A bit like when they have a double L, it's like.
Yeah.
I've got a problem, guys. I had a bit of a tidy up earlier on. Now I can't find my cheat sheet for this diamond painting. Oh no. Oh no.
You're not very prepared, are you?
So I found it. I'm never prepared. That's the joys of the show. Pete Webster saying ladies' night tonight. And then Pete says, hi, Teresa. So, I've got those 16s again, haven't I? So, Natasha, what have you been up to?
No, cleaning.
Cleaning.
Yeah.
I kind of attempted that. I've been up in my attic again today.
Cleaning. And then put my birds to bed before because I woke up at 5. So.
Well, my friends have been taking lots of photos. See, the trouble is, right, I'm upset with the cat at the moment, as you well know. But unfortunately, we've got 2 people sitting there on a stream, well, one at the moment, who is just totally 100% siding with the cat. And
it's not the cat's fault, Penny.
It is the cat's fault.
He
knows. He actually weed on my carpet while they were here, walked past the litter tray to go to the bedroom to pee on the carpet. You want to tell me that was an accident?
He's only little.
If a baby done it, you wouldn't.
Yeah, if a baby, like a little baby, pees on the floor, you can't discipline a baby, can you? It's a baby.
Well, yeah, but you oh, okay. If it's babies, they have to put nappies on the cat.
It's fresh out the womb 10 weeks ago.
No, but the thing is, right, if he's never gone in the litter tray ever, then I'd put that down to the fact he's not litter trained yet.
It's just a wee accident.
It's not an accident.
Yeah,
it's blatant act of terrorism.
That's very true. When children are little and they're potty trained and they have accidents, I think you can let him off with it.
Only while you're here. You'll hear the roof going as soon as you're gone. Right, they're gone now. Why do you think he's hiding in his little house? I've said to him, you wait till Katie and Emma goes. And now he's hiding up.
I'll take him with me.
My name can show up on it.
What's that?
My name can show up on it.
I'm saying.
Your name can show up on it.
Mm-hmm.
We're just swapping seats.
On Melon.
I don't get what you mean, Natasha.
Look in the comments, you'll see my whole name.
What,
Instead
Hannah
of
Jones? Oh, Natasha Jones. How do you manage it then?
you got to allow it like you did with StreamYard. I think it was the thumbnail you posted in my group.
Right.
Because you haven't streamed in mine.
I thought I did.
No, you haven't.
Oh, I thought I selected all 3 locations.
No.
Oh no, so has that gone wrong then? Or did I? Yeah, I did. I selected all 3 locations.
Yeah, you're not showing mine at the minute, but I think that thumbnail in my group shows my name.
Oh God. Am I streaming in the Smith Speeds website then?
Yeah, that's how I got to comment.
Oh, okay, so I must have just pressed the button or not clicked too quickly and didn't check I'd actually clicked it properly then or something. It wasn't on purpose anyway. So Helen's saying that Penny in her new location looks like she should be reading the news. Hang on. Well, they do, don't they? They always tap their bits of paper on the desk at the end of the show, don't they? Don't know why they do that. What we got? Oh, we got. So hi Peter Webster and hello all.
There's a thing you got to allow it to show your name like StreamYard.
Right. Yeah. See, because obviously I don't need to, but what's oh, someone sent me a friend request. Someone from Wells. Right, okay, that's fine. I'm slightly fussy with Facebook friends, but if you've got no links with anyone, I tend to reject it. But
yeah, I do the same.
Just had a friend request that's linked with Teresa, so yeah, that'll be okay. So just waiting for the clock to tick down. Tick tock. Are you 2 girls nervous?
For that dog food one, yeah.
I am nervous for the beans.
It's just the dog food one I'm worried about because...
And the soap one. I don't imagine soap being nice.
No. To be fair, I can't imagine a cabbage flavoured jelly bean.
See, I actually like cabbage.
What a jelly bean.
Oh, you've got to do it with your eyes shut, by the way, because if you look at the beans, they're slightly different colour. And whether that's just coincidence, so you can't figure out like this colour is dog food and that colour is chocolate or whatever. Yeah, so you have to shut your eyes and do it.
Yep.
I'll probably get that dog food straight away. Do you have to eat it even if it tastes like shit, or can you spit it out?
What would you say on that one?
Depends how close you are to being sick.
I would say if it prevents you from being sick, because I think the fun is actually in your reaction to thinking you've got something nice, but you've actually got something horrible. So I would say if you really can't stomach it, then yeah, don't. I know we're mean sometimes, but we're not totally nasty on the stream, are we?
Just off the stream then.
So what's everyone been up to then?
Cleaning and sleeping.
Sleeping. What a nice thought. I am absolutely exhausted today for some reason. Mind you, I do find believe it or not, streams do wipe me out. Was that someone laughing at me?
Yes, it was me.
Okay, why were you laughing at me?
Emma turned around and said, imagine that chair just snapped and I fell on live. That would be just my luck.
Well, I will admit I wouldn't laugh because I'd be thinking about how much it costs to replace the chair.
I'd laugh.
Since Emma finds it so funny, I've got her to replace it.
She finds a lot of things funny though, don't she?
That's good.
Mind you, I could say a few stories about Emma.
Oh my god, please do not.
Please do.
What's garlic toast?
No, Penny, that's a very good question.
Right, Teresa,
You know the one.
not Teresa, Natasha.
Yeah.
Right, what do you think garlic toast is?
Garlic bread.
Right.
Well, I did not think it was garlic bread.
No, I don't know.
To
No,
be fair,
these
I
are-
had visions of you just getting toast and just sprinkling some garlic granules on
That's
it.
what I thought too.
basically, essentially, what I have done, except that it was garlic puree and it was mixed in with
Yeah, I
butter.
didn't know we had garlic puree.
Well, do I need to go into every detail? You know, if I said to you, if I offered you chocolate cake, would I have to say made with cocoa and flour and a little bit of egg and some milk?
Yeah.
If you're speaking to Emma, then yes, probably.
I'm a bit slow, you know this.
Yeah.
Won't be a second.
Yeah, you're all right, Natasha.
Want to get rid of this bowl?
Get rid of the bowl.
Yeah, I've had food.
Oh, of course you did, yeah. Yeah. So Katie, you are a diamond painter too, aren't you?
I am, yes.
So tell us all about your diamond painting adventures.
Well, I've currently got one sitting in the cupboard that's been there for about 4 months.
Yes, that makes you about normal, yeah.
But as soon as you edit my new desk, I can hopefully.
I've been called on to provide a sliding shelf,
Yep.
which
And
is
then
just.
once I get my new computer for Christmas, you can maybe get me on one of your streams.
I could do, couldn't I? We could all diamond paint together.
Hopefully, when I've not got tonsillitis.
Just, yeah. How is your throat?
My throat's fine. My nose is blocked, so I sound weird.
Right.
I don't know if
My,
you know that when I'm actually speaking. Can you hear that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, my nose. I'm just really stuffy, but I'm all right.
That's fine then. Is it tonsillitis then, or is it a cold?
No, so it was tonsillitis, but they thought it was turning into Quincy.
Sorry, who? Wasn't he the guy on the TV that used to do the autopsies?
Yeah. So Quincy, it's like basically it's like when your tonsils turn into like an abscess and it closes over your windpipe.
Ah, that sounds potentially dangerous.
Yeah, but they had me on like drips and they gave me like IV antibiotics, so that kind of got it in time.
Right.
So thankfully, my throat is not closing over, and I am here.
That's fine then. So it won't get agitated by dog food jelly beans or cabbage jelly beans or anything.
No, I might be sick, but I'm not going to die.
We've only got 3 minutes.
Oh God. Yeah, ish. Depends when Alexa decides to.
Would it
If
be
I can do.
always kept picking Penny?
What's that?
Would it be funny if it kept picking you?
Yeah, I got a feeling it will do. Because I always suffer when I come up with good ideas.
Penny, are you off tomorrow?
I am off tomorrow.
Are we coming here tomorrow?
Yes, we're coming here.
It depends on if my audience likes you. I might get 400 Facebook messages tonight saying, please don't put them on the show again.
Bad publicity is better than none.
This is what they say. So, any guesses on the yay/no game? Now, here's the funny-
asked so far.
given the questions that have been asked and the fact that Katie and Emma are sitting at my hobby desk, they could actually be looking at this item right now.
Is it the little plastic
So
thing?
is it at your hobby desk?
I don't know.
Penny, is it the little plastic thing you're using to put the beads on?
What, this?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that was shit.
The amount of shit you've got at your desk, it can literally be anything.
Well, that's why it's so fun putting you at my hobby desk, and you know it's hobby related. Oh no! There's the timer.
Go away, Alexa.
Alexa, stop. Right, you ready for this, guys?
No.
Alexa, choose a random number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 3.
Oh!
Do you want me to bring them through to you?
No, you're all right. Let's just let me just.
Did it say 2?
No, it's Penny. It's 3. Thanks, fuck.
3.
I'll come through. See, I knew I'd be first. Always going to be me, isn't it?
I'm so excited.
Before,
Oh, you got Penelope off?
Drop me off the chair.
I hope you get dog food and I'm so tastes like shit.
I didn't realise it was going to spin.
Oh,
Cola
God.
or dog food?
The one that you've been dreading.
I can't get in.
I opened it. Are you going to eat it back at your desk?
I'll take it.
Good
Right.
luck.
Oh, shit. Put the little thing back on the dog food so that when it spins it's
This is going to be. Do you remember that Rebels advert?
Yeah.
Right, here we go, guys. That is dog food flavoured.
Oh.
That is.
Keep chewing. Swallow it.
To be honest with you, it's not awful. It's
You're weird.
no, it's kind of a gravy flavoured.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's not nice, but it's kind of a gravy, kind of a steak and kidney flavour. But because it's a jelly bean, it's wrong.
Yeah.
You need to reset the timer.
Right. God. Alexa, countdown timer 15 minutes.
have you chosen your numbers?
15 minutes. Starting now.
Say again?
Are you staying the same numbers?
Yes. Yeah. Right, let's take that off. God, that's left an horrible aftertaste in my mouth. But no, it's more like steak and kidney pudding.
Like a wee gravy bone.
Yeah. Yeah. According to this, we've got 46 bits of chat.
Oh, but
In total. Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I can still taste it. Yeah.
the thumbnail now.
Right, the cat now owns the carpet. You are allowed to walk on it by permission. You don't understand cats, do you?
I agree.
Well,
Penny, this isn't
You're
your
lucky he's letting you in his house.
this isn't your house anymore.
yeah, I know that. Did she mean wee accent as in PP or we as in the wee kitten? Wee accent as in the wee kitten went PP. Okay, I'm going to go and look. Hope I was just thinking of Haribo. Hope Haribo comes into the chat. Two lovely ladies for him to say hello to. Hannah Jones is after something. I haven't worked out what it is yet. I had one of those and the rotten egg was the worst. Well, I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to find out exactly what everything was. I can still taste that though. Swallow it. No, see, I thought in the spirit of things I was going to chew it, but in all fairness, that's the flavour I was regretting. I was like not looking forward to the most, and it's actually not as bad as I thought it was.
That was the worst one, and you went in sick. I think we're all right.
Yeah, it's no. I would say if someone had given that to me as a mystery flavour, I probably would have said steak and kidney flavour. Put it like steak.
With spice and there's a chili one in there.
Yeah. Well, the chili one's just going to be spicy, isn't it? And then there's a curry, but
I quite like spice. I might love it.
yeah. Well, let's just hope. Next time, I'm just going to say pick a random number between 1 and 4, but miss out 3.
No, you're not.
Rum Coke and no, that's funny because that wasn't an awful flavour. It just isn't right. It's no, it's like custard on chips. You know, it's custard's lovely, chips are lovely, but custard on chips, that don't work, does it?
It's just not right.
It's just, yeah. So I wonder how confused the cat's going to be, because as you well know, the cat will come and bother me at some point in the street.
He's bad.
It'll be like, oh, I've got 3 people to bother today.
He's sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does that for a while. He's just charging his batteries up for you know, he needs all that energy for peeing on the carpet. No, I am kind of raw with him, but
It could be worse. You could have a Doberman and it could be a lot of pee. He's tiny.
yeah, but Dobermans, or dogs, you can kind of see the signs, can't you? As a puppy, you have plastic and that, Dad, don't you? Newspaper, and then you kind of work them towards the back door, and then you got to keep an eye on them. This is why I've always said I can't have a puppy, because you need a lot of time to devote to them. And I just, you know, you need someone in the house constantly for about 6 months, don't you? And even then, you can't really leave dogs for more than a few hours.
Yep.
Unless you got one of those lovely offices you work in and they encourage you to bring your pet with you.
Oh, I'd love that.
But
What
I can't
would you take your cat to work there?
When I worked in Pets at Home, you can take your dogs.
Oh, obviously it's Pets at Home.
Like, we had like massive cages in the staff room, and you would go in for your lunch, and there'd just be like 5 dogs in there just running
I
around.
love that.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're all trying to eat each other.
Like, you don't have to worry about your dog. You can just take it with.
Yeah.
Can you actually get a job at Pets at Home without owning a pet?
Yeah, I used to. I worked in Pets at Home for years, and I had nothing. It's because of Pets at Home I came home with all these animals.
I know for a fact you're going to get one.
No, it's just that their latest advert is that we know animals because we're animal owners too. So I wondered if I mean, obviously you've got to have. I would imagine you've got to have an interest in the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I went in last Sunday, I just went like, can I borrow a cat expert? And this woman just pointed at someone else and says, are you free? So I assume, you know, I wouldn't expect everybody in Pets at Home to know everything about every pet. But I would imagine that between them, one might be a rabbit owner and one might be a fish owner and one cat and one dog.
Yeah.
They're brilliant with their training when you first start. They train you on everything, like nutrition for puppies and kittens, even adults. Yeah. They want you to know the food inside out with the ingredients. What's hyperallergenic, so they're good with that stuff.
Right.
And you get
so
that you tick off.
Question, and this is ever so slight trick question. Are you trained to sell or are you trained to sell the right stuff?
I guess every animal that comes in is different.
Now, the reason I ask is that the woman I saw last Sunday, she did actually downsell me on one thing because she was telling me the right thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was told by the vet, don't ever give them any kind of cat milk, any quantity, yet they sell cat milk. So that, I would say, is a bit of a conflict there, isn't it?
So do you know the things with the cat milk? Because when I worked there, I had a woman who came in, just a story, like an example. She didn't know her kitten was pregnant. Her cat had a litter, and she bought cat milk, obviously for the mum cat, so that when she was feeding the young, he had all the nutrition and things that she needed.
Yeah.
Some situations like that, yeah, grand, it's fine. But obviously the lady that you went and got your cat from, she was obviously giving him cat milk and he's a kitten. Obviously, in that situation, don't do it because it's...
No, but she said, the woman at the vet at the Pets at Home said not to give them cat milk ever. any age, any cat milk?
I think it just depends, because we also, so when we got Willow, so she was quite small.
She was tiny.
She was absolutely tiny. And we asked the vet about cat milk, and she said that she recommended it because Willow needed bulking up in order to get her like her flea treatment.
Willow was only 700 grams when we bought her.
Yeah, so I think it really depends. Like, obviously, she recommended that to bulk the kitten up, but in a normal scenario, they maybe wouldn't recommend it. But they probably sell loads of things that aren't recommended, like all the hamster cages, and none of them are.
That's another thing.
Size.
So the hamster cages that we sell, the staff are meant to tell people that they shouldn't be permanent homes, they're like temporary placements. However, a lot of people don't. But if you look on things like SSPCA guidelines, they tell you all the correct sizes about like hamster care and how they should have unbroken floor space, and this is the size. So they do sell things that, I mean, it's not illegal, but they're not advised.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're told why this is not advised, and maybe, do you know what I mean? Like, if it's done in moderation, I guess it's okay. Right.
I'm just going to do a bit of a chat catch up. We've got, this is how lovely my viewers are. Look, Hannah says, swallow the 6 chunks with the jelly bean, you get a bonus point. Explain about the garlic toast. So the garlic toast was, I just found something pastery, chickeny in the freezer to have for dinner, because you can't have guests around and not offer them anything, can you? And I just thought, you know, garlic bread goes quite well with Italian pastery things. But I don't actually have any garlic bread, and I just thought, well, I'll just do some toast with some garlic on it. And I knew I had garlic puree in the fridge, so I used that, and that's basically the only explanation I can really give you. So, and I can still taste that jelly bean. That's not nice.
You loved it, really.
I wouldn't say vile, but it's not nice.
Don't lie,
it's just, no, it's not. I mean, if it's dog food flavour, that's very high-end dog food.
I was going to say, wait till you're sick and all you can taste is pedigree chum or something.
Yeah, no, it's not as bad as that. Do the girls have a YouTube channel? Well, I'm going to just change that question. Do the girls plan to have a YouTube channel?
So
I personally have a YouTube channel.
Do you?
Yeah, I remember I commented.
Yeah, but I think what that meant by that question was, do you have a channel and you put out videos?
I don't.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. For Christmas, Katie asked me for a computer. I have bought her a gaming computer, a good computer, and you've got a desk. Penny's going to edit it for you.
Yep.
So come Christmas, you've got your computer.
Yeah, after Christmas, so I've already got that set up on that. After Christmas, I did ask Penny if I could maybe join a couple of our lives just to kind of get into it. But over time, I was thinking of potentially starting to put up videos, either of my diamond painting. I also do like gaming and stuff like that. So I don't know.
So I'm going to give you one big, massive tip that's helped me. Just be yourself. Do not try to be anything else.
Yeah.
Because people can sniff out people being fake. And if they wanted you to be like someone else, they would just be watching someone else's YouTube channel, wouldn't they?
See, I don't know if I could like actually just sit and do it, because I'm very, very fiery, and if anybody gave me hate, my account would probably get shut down.
Yeah. Oh, it's you don't get a lot of heat. It's just, I suppose it's more how you handle it. I mean, the first negative comment I ever got was about the price of Partworks, and there was some guy who was on some kind of one-man campaign to get all Partworks banned. Oh, they should be banned and blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, you know, it says on the Partwork how much they usually cost and how many issues, and you know, before you buy any Partwork, you know, it's you should be looking at how much they cost. And it's like, I mean, who wouldn't want a Ferrari? But you've got to toss up the cost of the Ferrari compared to what you'll get out of it. And if you can't afford it or you don't think it's cost effective, you don't buy it, do you?
Yeah.
And you're very quiet today, Natasha. Is that because you're busy drilling away? Natasha, you've gone quiet again. I think you've gone muted again.
Oh,
Have you?
I had myself muted, yeah.
So have you been chit-chatting with us then?
No. I think what it was, I went to blow my nose before and I muted. I got to unmute it.
That happens.
I don't like blowing my nose on stream, so.
No, it's I can understand that. So yeah, so we look forward to seeing a new channel then in the new year, we hope.
Maybe.
Because you can also, you don't have a broadband connection, do you, Katie, Emma?
No, I use like a mobile hotspot, but we were thinking of getting.
We're going to. The only reason why we didn't is because when we were when we were living with Katie's mum, our bedroom was a dead zone. So no matter how many providers we got in, it never worked.
Right.
So we've just been used to. We've both got unlimited data, so we've been used to running everything on that for a really long time.
Yeah.
But I would say to you, Katie, you're getting a computer, so we should probably get broadband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still need to get a house phone to get broadband nowadays?
What's that?
Do you still need to get a house phone to get broadband nowadays?
No, you don't technically have to, no. My internet is Sky. It has got obviously a house phone box in, but you don't need a house phone to have one.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can now have broadband without the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
They still give you a house number, whatever phone number it is.
Right, and you are still paying for that house number as well?
No, because as long as you don't use it, you're fine.
You still have to pay monthly rental for it, don't you?
I
would look into that, but I know you can.
I only pay for the internet, not the house line.
Yeah, I know with Virgin you don't have to have a phone line. Oh, do you hear that? Alexa, stop. Right, Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 2.
Emma,
Yeah.
your turn. So, bear with me. Let me set the. What was that in the hallway?
Pardon?
What was that going on in my hallway? Was that me?
Her nose in the hall. Penny's coming to inspect.
I heard something in the hallway.
My tablet died.
No, Katie blew her nose.
Okay then.
Should
Right,
I
so
spin this?
Emma, get that wheel spun.
I don't want to. No! Dog.
Come on, get that jelly bean out.
How do I even open this?
You take the lid off, which is the
I
normal
don't
one.
want dog foods. Oh.
You don't forget to chew at least 10 times.
No, I'm not fucking chewing it at all. Oh,
You touched it, you've got to eat it.
I will, but it doesn't smell good.
Well, they're cheap jelly beans. I wouldn't be surprised if the dog poo one tasted better than.
It's cola.
Oh. All right, Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Starting now.
That tastes good. That's fine.
You enjoyed that, did you?
I mean, it's better than dog food, I guess.
Wow. Oh.
So, Emma, I've got a question for you. If I started my own YouTube channel, would you come on lives with me?
No.
No.
No, I'm only joking, maybe.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. No, I wouldn't, no.
Yes, you would. Don't even lie, Penny.
You know me, I'll help anybody out.
Yeah,
until your channel's bigger than mine, and they'll be like, well, what help off you now? Right. Well, they would make good sisters for Haribo, his big sisters.
Did you reset the timer?
Yes. Alexa, how long left on the timer?
You have 14 minutes left on your 15-minute timer.
There you go. Teresa said, couldn't find it on this tablet, but I'll have a look after the stream. What are we looking for, Teresa? Oh, that's mean. Let's hope it picks 2. Swallow it, LOL. And then Smith Speed says, hi all.
Hi, Mike.
Smith Speeds is Mike, so we do abuse Mike a lot. But it's fine, he comes back for more. You should get a hedgehog. Got my wife one for her birthday this year.
I'd love a hedgehog.
Hedgehogs are cool.
Trouble is, I already work with enough pricks.
But yeah, Penny, you've got a cat now, and I've got 2 cats. There's no way we can get a hedgehog.
Oh, imagine our cat like to eat our hedgehog.
Yeah, it probably would happen.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh, do you know how hedgehogs make love?
Go on.
Very carefully. Peter Webster, I just cook Caribbean steak and dumplings when we have visitors. Do you know what the best thing I've ever made? I found a recipe on, I think it was on the BBC website, and it was a Jamaican curry type thing, and some really hot spices went into it, and you mix them all up in a yogurt, and then you marinate the chicken overnight. And I thought, oh God, this isn't going to be good because I don't like really hot food. But because of the yogurt and the fact it's been marinating, it's really, really, all the flavors come out of the spices. And it really is
the best thing you've ever made.
What's that?
Now, you know, I don't eat red meat at all. I hate the texture. I cannot
I
stand
thought it
it.
was something I put mustard in.
No, don't even get me started on the mustard. But with the red meat that you cooked, and I thought, I'm not going to eat that. I've not ate red meat in like 12, 13 years, and I ate every bit of it. That was so good.
That was crazy.
It was
Yeah,
good.
but mince is red meat, though, isn't it, technically?
What?
Mince is red meat, technically, isn't it?
But she'll only eat it if it's covered in.
Do you know the thing with mince as well is like, if Katie was to say to me, right, we're going home to eat mince, I couldn't. It's like I need to prepare myself. But
See, I've got to be honest with you, Emma. I think you're a fussy eater, not that you like and dislike stuff.
No, I am a fussy eater. As a child,
Yeah,
I would. My mum said to me,
Yeah.
she'd give me red meat, I'd put it in my mouth and I'd chew it for like a second and spit it out. If I had to chew it for longer than a second, I wasn't
But
interested.
it's like, I knew a girl once, she said she was vegetarian, except she does eat chicken and bacon.
That's not a vegetarian then.
That's not really a vegetarian, is it? And I was watching a TikTok video on someone preparing they got like 8-month-old baby, which is vegan, which, my opinion, I don't agree with forcing dietary things on kiddies.
Yep.
But she starts off, I'll give it these eggs, and then there was something else, and then there was vegetarian sausages, and that winds me up anyway. Why if you want to give up meat, why do you then have something that looks like meat? Yeah. But it was all this stuff. It was like, I don't know if it was one of these wind-up videos, because people love the views, don't they? So if they do something controversial, everyone's going to go, "What's Tom getting on the comments?"
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, right. So maybe you can start at the same time as Natasha. You're going to have to give me some context on that. I'm slow on the chat.
I think that was about me starting.
Lives.
Right. Okay. Oh, yes, because we're trying to get Natasha to do some lives and things. We do lives, though, don't you, Natasha?
Have done, yeah.
Not as much as you used to. So Peter Webster needs ideas on what to gift you, Natasha. Well, if you don't know, looking at her screen, obviously I'm friends with her and I know a bit more about her than you do, but looking at her on stream, obviously something diamond painting related, something owl related. I wonder about owl jewelry.
Ain't got none.
There you go.
Well, she has that poster that says addicted to Disney. Maybe a Disney diamond painting or something.
There you go, Disney. We know she likes Lilo and Stitch. So So maybe a nice big owl brooch, and when someone says, "Oh, that's nice," well, where'd you get that? Oh, one of my YouTube viewers gave me, sent it to me.
I'm too tall.
Or there is the obvious idea, which is keep watching Natasha on stream, and the more you watch her, the more you'll learn about her.
Yep.
There you go. So Smith B says you can get broadband without a landline. Okay,
Yep,
brilliant.
that's why mine's so cheap.
Right.
We can do that then, definitely. I just didn't want to house because everyone calls you, all these companies.
Yeah. Yeah. Try put an advert in for a rum, you get all sorts. Send your ID, send pictures. Do you like this? Can I see you can I see pictures of you in your not in your work clothes? Teresa, for given permission to show names, right?
It was somewhere I clicked on. It's not shown to me in my group. You put a thumbnail in the group, I think, in my one.
Do you know what? I did notice the thumbnail that I put on is.
And I was messing about with it last night, I think it was. And it came up allow, and it showed my name ever since.
Right.
So it was in my group, but it doesn't show to me now because I've clicked on it and done it.
Right.
So it could be the thumbnail you put in. And that's all I clicked on. And I clicked on allow, and that was it.
Right. What's your channel, Natasha?
Natasha.
Natasha. There you go. Natasha. Is there a song about it? Oh, did I tell you? I know. I'm so good with music. You can mention any person's name, and I could do a song with that person's name in it. You know, I can sing you a song that already exists with that person's name in it.
I don't know many.
I'm sure I've told you this one before, Emma and Katie. But anyone want to put me to the test?
Go then.
Well, I need a name first, don't I?
Jemima Puddle Duck.
Jemima Puddle Duck. Okay, Here we go then. Happy birthday to you.
You've probably told me that before.
Probably.
I think I have.
It gets to the point, you know, when you write things on Facebook, I'm like, oh my God, this has happened to Penny. And then I scroll down and realize it's a joke.
It is from me, yes. Yeah. Yeah, we see my humor is that I like to be really serious with a funny punchline. Like the one I told you today about the fighting kids with diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
You've forgotten that already.
No, I don't get it.
I thought that was brilliant. Right. Alexa, how long on the timer?
You have 5 minutes and 50 seconds left on your 15-minute timer.
I hope I don't come up yet next because I'm still tasting that Satan kidney.
I hope that you get the chili because you're shit with spice.
Oh, you need a nice chili.
Oh, I'm hoping Katie comes out next because then that's fair.
Life isn't fair.
No, life's not fair.
Tropical or curry, watermelon or cabbage, that's boggin. Birthday cake or soap, bubblegum and mouthwash, cola and dog food, or strawberry and chili. Next time I'm at B&M Penny, they do like a massive one and it's more gross flavours. I'm going to buy it.
No. You're all right.
Oh, they've also got one that's I'm a celebrity one, and it's the same idea, but it's got mealworms and things in it. I'll buy that.
No, you can leave that one alone. Because I'll tell you, I'm vegetarian.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you only don't eat meat on Fridays.
Yeah.
You think I met you yesterday?
Do you think what?
Do you think I just met you yesterday?
Well, I don't know. Some of the comments that you come out with, I don't know.
That's fair.
You do come out with the best comments, Emma.
I say stupid shit. Do you want to know a funny story?
I always like a funny story.
So Casey's brother has like a tooth plate. So he's not got like full falters, but he's got like a little tooth plate. Long story short, he sent me to the pharmacy to go get him what's it called? to go get permagrip stuff. And I went in and I said to the lady, I explained it, and she was like, "What are you looking for?" And I was like, "My brother needs polyfiller."
Oh no.
He was like, "He needs what?" And I was like, "Polyfiller for his teeth." And she looked at me dead seriously and she went, "I don't think he needs polyfiller." And I phoned her brother and he's like, "You're a dickhead. Just leave the pharmacy. I'll get it myself." Or that time
I think he wanted polygrip.
Yeah. There was one time as well I went to a bar, and you would not think that I work in one myself. Went to the bar and I asked for I was meant to ask for, you know, those beers. What are they called, the beers? No, they're Desperado. I was meant to ask for Desperado, and I asked for a bottle of Disaronno, like a full bottle. And she was like, "I can't give you that." I have stupid moments sometimes.
Right. I know what Haribo's up to. Little bugger streaming live, isn't he? Playing his games. I can see that we're not important to him.
Katie said who's Haribo.
Who's Haribo? Haribo is one of my lovely viewers that we love him loads.
Yeah. He's harmless, isn't he?
He's a lovely guy.
Katie, someone said that they would subscribe if you started a YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully after Christmas I'll get everything set
I've
up.
literally just saw it on the site.
That would have been brilliant.
I'll sub to 2 girls on YouTube.
Peter Webster says, "I did an I'm a YouTuber, get me out of here challenge on my channel. The first challenge was eat live locust and 6 took part." Oh God.
Penny, we should do that.
No.
You're just a wuss.
No, that's a bit too extreme. I mean, I'll go down Iceland and I'll buy crocodile or ostrich or something. I'll give that a go.
I'll show you the I'm a Celebrity one. There's not mealworms.
I'll take your word for it. It's okay. I don't regard you as a dishonest person. I believe you.
They're dead mealworms.
Oh,
well, that makes all the difference then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why not? You say at the start.
Because it's not moving out of your mouth.
Better than eating them alive, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. They're fresher alive, aren't they?
Can you see this, Penny?
What can I see?
So rice, beans, chili peppers, mealworms, crickets, and is that loaches?
No, it's all good. It's okay.
Penny's here.
It's okay. Anyway, can't be long before Katie's eating cabbage.
Hopefully it's you next. That'd be funny.
I will probably get in.
Is the cat still sleeping? I want him to wake up.
I can't believe I'm the only one who picked one out, and it's the bad flavour.
Yeah, but you never know. You could get the good flavour.
Well, I don't mind if it's a good flavour.
Where did you buy this from?
Iceland. I haven't got that many of them left, actually. I bet it is a fun game with the kids. Now, mind you, you'll always get one kid who'll end up crying, don't you? Don't matter what you do, it's one will always end up crying.
Yeah.
Oh, so Peter Webster saying, "I've eaten all those alive before." Actually, they are saying insects is the future. Because the amount of protein you get from insects for the amount of food it's cost you to feed them is a really great return, isn't it?
One time when I was on holiday, I
Hear that?
Timer.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, choose a random number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 4.
Oh, we're off the hook.
Good. Yeah, one time when I was on holiday, I ate frog's legs. My dad told me it was chicken.
No, I'm told they do taste like chicken.
I don't think it bothered me. And then when my dad told me what it was, my instant
Did your
reaction.
dad tell you what they were before or after you ate them?
Oh, after. He knows I wouldn't eat it.
And
I was in the Caribbean and they had like these little food stalls. My dad's like, "Oh yeah, it's chicken." So I ate it, and then he said to me that was a frog leg.
Did you enjoy it before he told you what it was?
To be fair, I was like 12. I don't really remember, but
Oh.
I think that I did eat like majority of it, and then he told me.
See, it's like I mean, I'll try any food. As long as it's a legitimate food, I don't mind, and I'm quite open-minded about food. But I remember I was working with some people. We had black pudding on the menu, and these girls, I think they were Bulgarian, and they said, "Oh, what's black pudding?" And I said, "Well, look, try it first, then I'll explain what it is." And they tried it, and two of them were unsure, and one was like, "Yeah, that's not too bad." And then I explained that it's basically fat and blood. And then all of a sudden they wouldn't want to eat it anymore. And I'm like, "But you were all right with it before you knew what it was."
Yeah.
I think a lot of times people, they don't like something just because they know what's in it. And let's face it, if you knew exactly how your food was processed, you probably wouldn't eat anything, would you?
I know, it's when you get it into your head, like, you know how, do you know what I mean? That's when you're like, I'm not going to eat that.
Yeah. Well, I think in classic example, we've brought it up a few times, is KFC gravy.
I won't eat KFC gravy.
Will you not?
No.
It's not made with that anymore.
It's the best thing. It's the best thing ever.
Katie said obviously she used to work there. It's not made now how it used.
Is it not? Oh,
No,
okay.
It's just powder.
Yeah, it's
with
powder
water.
and they add water now. But before,
That's cheating.
what was it before, Katie?
Before they used to take, so when they'd fry the chicken in the oil, they would scrape all the like bits of like chicken out of the fryer, and they would turn it into gravy with that.
See, I think that's a great way to do it because it reduces waste, doesn't it? Because what would happen to all those fat drippings if you didn't use it for gravy?
It'd go in the bin where it's meant to go.
Well, and then what happens to it? It's all environmental damage, isn't it?
No. You want me to set a timer?
Oh, God, did I? What should we do? What was it, about 3 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Alexa, set timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes, starting now.
It's about right, isn't it?
Do you know every time it's done, do you want me just to do it on my phone so you don't have to remember?
You either do, or you can say echo set timer.
Oh, okay.
Because in front of you is an echo. The trigger word of the one in front of you is echo. It's just at the trigger. I tried to give all my echoes different trigger words. Otherwise, I try and say one and everyone in the house hears me and I get about 6 of them going off at once.
Well, the first time you were talking to the one in your bedroom, the one on here went off.
Yeah, well, because the internet's been changed, it's some of them, they're not set up on the internet. And I just really can't be asked to get round and sort them out. I might do one day. You know what I'm like when I've got nothing better to do. But I always have an impossibly long to-do list, so it kind of works its way up. Right, so that's another square done. I did warn you guys yesterday, didn't I? It's all fairly boring bits now, isn't it? Or I won't say boring. It's less interesting. Right, Smith Speed, just in case your Alexa fails, you have just set ours to 15 minutes. Right, Dominic Koku. Good evening, Penny and Natasha. So, Dominic, just in case at the beginning, we are playing the yay nay game, but we're also playing the every 15 minutes Alexa picks somebody at random, and we have to eat a jelly baby, which might be cola flavour, it might be dog poo flavour. Sorry, dog food flavour.
Dog poo.
Spoiler alert, it would appear that their dogs are fed on steak and kidney puddings. So like I say, if that was dog food, that's very high-end dog food. But the first flavour I got coming through was gravy.
I'm so glad I didn't get dog food.
Yeah, don't ask me how I know what dog food tastes like. Right.
Have you eaten it?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
Natasha, what painting are you doing?
Doing a picture of me and my son.
Oh, nice.
Do you want to show it off, Natasha?
Yeah, I can try.
Let's put you on the show off screen then. Dominique, where's my big four-legged friend? He is actually in. I have a cat climbing tree with a little house in it, and he's currently in the little house. And I use the word loosely, but unfortunately, there's a couple of areas that I like to never touch the cat when he's there. It's like a little safe space for him.
Oh, that's really sweet. You've done a good job. Like, you've done loads.
Yeah. She ain't told us she's been working on that for 14 years.
I got Katie a custom one for Christmas of her and her nephew.
I hope that hasn't just spoiled the surprise.
Oh no, this was last Christmas I bought it. She still hasn't touched it. That's really cute. That look. Are you going to put it in a frame when it's done?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
I'm going to
really
seal it first, though.
Yeah.
Now, what are you going to be using to seal it with?
I'm just going to go natural and use PVA.
Fair enough. But yeah, I know it's probably not the best thing to sort of pick up on, but I really like the jumper detail on it.
Yeah, you like the jumper detail, don't you?
Really nice detail. It's not a multi-coloured jumper. It's just where all the creases are, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a normal grey colour.
Yeah.
He was 3 and I was 23.
Yeah.
This picture was taken.
It's like 15 years she's been working on that one.
Well, this is my 3rd time lucky doing it. And it's the same size every time.
Yeah.
It'll look good when it's
Peter Webster says, looking sweet, Natasha.
Thank you.
You know what, Emma? You do look good as a YouTube streamer. I could just...
Like, I would be fine to do this. It's if any negativity came in, I would just... I'm so hot.
Oh, it's just... I think the first time you get any negativity, you know,
I ignore it.
You're going to have to deal with it on camera. And then afterwards, you're like, it really does eat at you. But then you just learn... Yeah, it really, I mean, actually, it genuinely doesn't bother me now, because for someone to leave a negative comment on my YouTube channel, first of all, they've got to view it. So there's a free view on my channel.
Yeah.
Right? And the more views I get, the more YouTube promotes my videos to other people. And the algorithm, it doesn't differentiate between a like and a dislike. So that someone has actually hit that like or dislike button, again, you are promoting my channel by watching it and leaving and comments. The more comments, because when you have a live chat going, it actually counts as a comment. So whereas you might make a pre-recorded video and you might get 2 or 3 comments, if you do a live show and you get like 150 chat comments, that classes 150 comments. So it then takes the algorithm. If there's people who like commenting on videos, it will show them, it will sort of push towards videos where that gets a lot of comments.
Yeah.
It thinks they'll want to engage with that video. So yeah, guys, come on my video, give me the view, hit the dislike button and leave a comment. In fact, on that basis, I'll have an argument with you and you just sit there typing all day on it.
How do you know how many people's watching?
6.
How do you know that? Because I haven't got the counter on.
I can't see that.
See it.
See, I've all at the top, it just tells me that it's live and recording and tells me how long for.
Same.
But
I can see it.
I keep forgetting I've got reactions here, haven't I?
Oh, my feet are dead.
That's from my joke earlier on. Alexa, how long have I got left on my timer?
You have 5 minutes left on your 12-minute timer.
Got ages yet. Ages and ages.
That will soon fly by.
Alexa, are you going to pick Katie next time?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh, doesn't
And
know.
for that comment, they'll probably pick you.
Right. It's going to be nice for Tasha to have this one finalised and framed as to how many times she's done this one. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword for me, because it's like, obviously I go big and I go custom, so they're not as cheap as the little, what do they call them, like the appetizers. So finishing it means I've got to spend more money getting another one. But at the same time, it is nice finishing it because you're working on it.
I've got my next one ready.
Yeah. So you're doing the budgies next? Oh, I didn't mean to put that on. I did mean to put that on, but then I changed my mind halfway through. Yeah, the budgie one.
Are they yours?
Yeah,
Budgie
they're my
one.
birdies.
Oh.
You get the paper out, it's easier.
Emma and Katie, you've not seen my Christmas present yet, have you?
No.
From Natasha.
Why you got it now?
Well, because she obviously wanted to make sure I got it for Christmas. Is it a Christmas present? Yeah, it is a Christmas present. I can't remember if it was a Christmas present or if she just loves me.
Christmas present, but a way of saying thank you at the same time.
Oh, it's not really anything to say thank you.
Natasha, what's your budgies' names?
Mickey and Minnie.
I love that.
Then I've got 3 boys. One's called Simba, Sonny and Hulk.
I had a budgie, and I swear when he passed, I got him cremated, and everyone thought I was mad. But I
No,
loved
you're
him.
not mad.
Like 5 minutes. He was never in his cage. He was out all the time. Even when I was doing college work, he'd sit on my laptop.
I've had little Simba out today. The others didn't want to come out, but Simba came out flying around. But they're in a big, huge cage, so they don't want to come out.
Yeah, why would they?
It's like they've got a home in a home.
Yeah.
I had a fish that I buried. I'd buried it in a big old massive Amazon box, and the neighbour said, "Oh, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm burying my fish." He said, "Well, that's a big
The
old
white
hole."
one is Mickey. She's a girl, and that's Minnie, the girl. So 3 of them are named after Disney.
Yeah, I'd love to get. Well, we were talking before we got another cat, and we were like, "Oh, we'll get a parrot." But I've got 2 cats now. My youngest cat's, how old is she? She's only like 4 months, so I would hate to think what would happen if I got a bird. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you just don't know, do you?
I've got a house rabbit, and they're best friends with the cat. It's the weirdest thing ever, but it's good that they get on.
Well, it'd be terrible if they didn't get on, wouldn't it?
Oh no, I would be horrendous. But even if they didn't get on, my rabbit's got his own bedroom, so
Yeah, true.
he just does his own
Keep them
thing,
separated, can't you? As long as you're with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the 2 girls first. They're only just over a year old. Got about a 6-month-old budgie. That's baby Simba. I call him baby Simba because he looks like a baby.
You always call him baby Simba.
Yeah, baby Simba.
He's like 50 years. How old do budgies live for?
Between 5 to 13 odd years.
Really, as much as that? Depends on how many cats you've got.
Depending on how well you look after them.
Right.
If they're getting all their vitamins they need.
Are you new to budgie owning, or have you had them before?
No, I'm new.
Okay.
Katie had a budgie when she was little, and it was her mum's, and her budgie lived until it was 19.
Bloody hell.
And then it was like basically had like no feathers and things, but 19, and her mum was like, "This is the oldest living budgie ever." Yeah, you should have.
They can live long.
What do you think to the ideas of getting pets that will outlive you? I know, but parrots can live a long time, can't they? And tortoises can live a long
I
time.
really wanted a tortoise. That's what I wanted. I've wanted one forever, but you like them and parrots. You have to put them in your will.
Yeah.
They will.
What if you will them to someone that doesn't actually want a parrot?
Well, I guess there's like rescue things and
RSPCA.
yeah, there's yeah. But
Anyway, so I was saying I was burying my fish in a big old box, and the neighbour said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm burying my fish." Alexa, stop. So I said, "Yeah, I'm burying my fish," and he said, "That's a big old hole for that, isn't it?" I went, "Yeah, because it's in your fucking cat." Right, it's time to do the deed. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 3.
Oh, Jesus. Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
You are not spinning for me.
No, I'm just opening it for you. Yes.
Poor Penny.
No, we can't do it every week. Right.
You stopped that with your thumb.
I didn't stop it with my thumb,
Yeah,
but,
you did.
but the thing is, no matter what I have. Right, this is birthday cake or soap. I know it's going to be soap.
You have no reaction. What the fuck? What is it?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Take it out and smell it. No, there's like tears.
It tastes kind of. I think it's supposed to be soap.
What does it taste like?
It tastes crap.
Soap does taste crap.
Yeah, good soap.
I'm saying it's soap by process of elimination because it doesn't taste cakey and it doesn't taste sugary. I think that was meant to be soap.
Yeah.
This is perhaps the most disappointing jelly bean game I've ever played in my life.
That's why I said I'll buy the other one.
No, I don't want the other one because that's got some serious nasty stuff in it. Oh, well, that was a... Well, let's hope we pick that one again.
Should we make a rule?
What's that?
I was going to say if you've had it, you can't have it again, but then the game would end really fast.
I'd like to take the kidney pie.
Weird. How would I change this so it's not me on that big thing? Because I don't like that.
It's by magic. What you do is you wave your hand.
Shut up, you're going to
No,
change
seriously.
it.
No, seriously, right? If you wave your hand 3 times and
I'm not
touch...
falling for your shit, Penny.
No, honestly, right? If you wave your hands 3 times, change the screen. I promise you. Do you want me to do it? Like 1, 2, 3.
Fucking Jesus.
Told you, didn't I?
Magic.
No, nothing to do with the mouse in my hand or anything like that.
Do you want to swap? We're going to swap seats again.
Now, if you wave your hand the opposite way, the jelly beans disappear, look. See?
Fantastic.
Yeah, do you know, I really don't know what flavour that was meant to be.
You just didn't look phased at all.
I just couldn't work out what it was. It was... I think it was probably like a cheap Tesco's or Asda Christmas birthday cake. Right, chat catch up.
Yeah, you got a lot, I think.
My garden full of past. Oh bless, yeah, because you've got strange creatures, haven't you? Snakes and spiders and things. I can't do spiders. Dominique, I have also often had negative words about me. But then I deleted my video and the person in question blocked. I personally am on the opinion that if you delete your video, they've won.
Yeah.
Don't let them get the better of you. If you but also depends on what you've posted your videos for. My original intention for videos was like video diary, and then I can go back and then look at my old videos. And obviously, if I've deleted the video, it's not going to be there for me to look at. Don't let them get to you, Dominique. What's your channel? It is, I think it is Dominic Koku, isn't it?
Keep catching my jump.
Alexa's just gone off here as well, so you've got to do 2 picks. Alexa, guard dog on.
Sorry, I don't know that.
If you can tell the flavour, if you can't tell the flavour, have another one.
Good idea. Do it again, Penny.
You know what? If that was the soap one, I wouldn't have a problem doing it. So, were you about to say something, Natasha?
No, just laughing.
Oh, I was going to show you my Chrissy present. So this is what I got from Natasha. Oh, that's lovely, Penny. That's really nice.
Sorry, I've just saw it. Let me see again.
That's nice.
Too late now.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
That was nice.
Maybe if we're really lucky and blessed, Natasha can show us what it looks like fully completed.
Yeah, I can actually. It's behind me.
Sorry, I've got something in my eye and I've rubbed it, and all I've done is made it worse.
I'll need to have a look on the website and try and find some new diamond paintings.
You've got about 40
Well, I'll tell you what, I know a good website you could go to, Katie.
I know.
You could go to smithsbeads.co something. Let me just think about that one for a second. smithsbeads.co.uk. Order some lovely diamond paintings for them. For example, you could order this lovely leopard.
Oh.
Oh, and if you put the code 10new in, they'd even give you 10% off. There we go. There's the lovely wolf.
That's very cool.
That is so much better than the picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So that's got a. Did you put the ABs in, or does the ABs come with
put the ABs in?
Right. Have I got to try and copy that then?
I used only 2 colours.
Right.
Black is one of them.
Right. So they're 310 ABs, are they? Or AB 310s?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are nice.
Is that like the shiny beads that you use, Penny?
That's it, yeah. These. So if you want some, Katie, to replace 310s with, I have quite a few there. Peter Webster just subscribed to Dominic Koku. Now, don't believe Dominic when he says he's not very good at figure painting. He is actually he is good. But I think it's quite common, especially with painters, to say, "Oh, I'm not very good." And what they really mean is that there is someone better than me. But let's be honest, there's someone better than everybody except one person, because only one person can be the absolute best. But no, Dominic does some really good work, and I really do enjoy watching his painting. And he's kind of semi-inspired me to get back into figure painting again. It's just, it seems to take me so long to do it.
You've not done your models in a while, Penny.
I haven't, have I? It's not been long enough. I mean, it's been too long. I know what I meant. And of course, I keep buying some, and I'm like, oh, I want to do those. And then I'm like, I can't do those until I finished one.
Penny, do you know where Emma's vape is?
Say that again.
Do you know where Emma's vape is?
I do not know.
It's yellow. I can't find it.
Well, I'm sure it will be in the living room. Have you tried near my little chair that you were playing the Grand Theft Auto in?
Yeah, I've just tried.
Oh, guys, this was really funny, right? So Emma's playing Grand Theft Auto, right? And she was playing right at the beginning. You have this bit where you have to shoot these policemen, and what you do is you hide behind a pillow, and then you pop out and you shoot them. And it was just really funny because Emma didn't know we were taking. I don't think she knew we were taking the mickey, but she's doing this as she's playing it. She's like, in real life,
Thinking it's a VR or something.
It was what?
She says, thinking it's a VR or something.
Yeah. It was just. I mean, I know I do the same. And watching my granddad watch boxing on TV was hilarious because he'd be sitting there, go on, good, and he'd really be joining in, and it really was hilarious. So,
how the hell can you actually lose a fucking health
You
bar?
lose it all the time, Emma.
Yeah, I normally, every time you've come round, I do find a vape, although normally you leave your empty ones behind.
Penny, I've got a present for you. I never gave it to you.
Oh, God. Should I do a live unboxing on stream?
No, it's nice. It's in my pocket.
Well, I didn't say it wasn't nice. I said, should I do a live unboxing on stream?
I mean, it's not in a box, but sure.
Oh, should I do a live unveiling on stream? Come on then, what have you got me then?
I'll bring it through.
Okay.
You might not like it. No, I'm not offended.
Well, I was watching a live stream yesterday and that man used stuff and paint I've never heard of. So Googled the name and it is available in the Netherlands. Right.
If you don't like it, you can give it to a friend.
Okay. Oh, it's actually quite nice.
Do you like it?
It is nice. I do like it.
Will you wear it?
Yeah, I might actually wear it. That's what she's got me. She does keep buying me sparkly things, like my hairbrush that she got me. No, it's nice. I'll tell you what, I shall wear it now. If I can get it open.
It's in my pocket to bring over.
Oh, it's posh. It's come from Next. And it must be good. It was security protected. Well, they don't just protect any old crap. I mean, these days they put security tags on milk and butter now, don't they?
Have you seen the price of butter? No wonder.
It's a lot, isn't it? There you go, guys. Look, see, I do wear things. That's quite nice, actually. I will wear. No, I'll put it on that one because that's not my watch hand.
Well, I'm
That's
glad.
nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
A live pocket picking on stream. So what was this stuff that you saw then that comes from the Netherlands? I'm intrigued now. I was watching that Nigel's modeling bench and he's doing some like beginner stuff. And I don't mind him because he says, this is the stuff I use. This is what I recommend. And because one of the things where me and him differs is he doesn't like AK Interactive paints in a bottle, and I absolutely love them. But he does seem to be quite careful, and he says things like, I find them crap. Now, obviously, he's a much bigger influencer than I am. So if someone watches my stream and I say I recommend AK and then he watches his and he says I don't, they most likely won't try it. But I don't like people who go, don't use this, it's crap.
Everyone has their own little things they want to try, isn't it?
Well, I wanted to try out the AK Interactive range, and I bought a few bottles of it, thinking if I don't get on with it, it's I haven't wasted too much money, and I got on really well with it, and I really like their Tire Black. I think it's an absolutely amazing colour.
Penny.
Yes.
I just took the most gorgeous photo of your kitten.
You've always taken photos. I don't understand how you can do it, because I can take some great photos and then you come along and it's like David Bailey reincarnated. I just said that and I don't even know if David Bailey's dead, but you know what I mean. Mind you, I did just pick up a tip that you did. Oh, I know where I last saw your vape. Did you say it was yellow?
Yes.
Yeah, you were using it when you took a picture of the cat.
I know, because I was distracting the cat with it, wasn't I?
Yes. See, that was what I was about to say. That was a tip I learned. So when you're taking the picture with the phone, you're tapping the top of the phone with something, and he's concentrating on that item then. So I might try that little trick.
I just love taking pictures of animals. My full camera roll is filled with pictures of my cat.
No, but you really do. It's frustrating because you really do take a good picture.
Thank you.
That's all right. Alexa, how long have I got left on my timer?
You have 40 seconds left on your 15-minute
I thought
timer.
that was taking a long time. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
You're eating jelly babies in a minute. Do.
I don't know if you can see this. If I put this on the camera, can you see?
No, look.
You.
You might be better showing it underneath the, yeah, hang on. Yeah, see, you're frustratingly good at taking pictures. was that just now?
Yeah, it's just maybe sleeping.
That's his sound though, isn't he? Well, that must be 40 seconds up. Alexa, how long left on my... There we are.
I don't know that.
Alexa, repeat timer.
I don't know that.
Alexa, repeat timer.
I don't know that.
Alexa, snooze for 16 minutes.
Okay. Snoozing your timer for 16 minutes.
Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 4.
She's having up.
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 4.
Oh, another dead
It's
one.
going to keep saying 4 and 3.
Yeah, I think we should actually just eliminate 4 and just go 3.
Do it again, say between 1 and 3.
Okay, Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 2.
2. You won, Emma. You said you were the one who called for a recount. So Emma, get spinning.
I don't want the.
I would say that's
Birthday cake or soap, so we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, do you know what we've done?
What? Oh no, now it's a mist. Oh god.
No, it's not. It's not. It's actually not. It's the green one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the something or cabbage.
Swap it round.
Yeah.
Right, birthday cake.
The birthday
You don't get a respin.
What colour is the birthday cake?
No, it was like just take the lid off because you're about to take the jelly bean out.
Yeah. So
Come on, get one of the green ones eaten. Come on. Get munching. Get munching.
It's a green one.
It's a green one, yeah. Because it's a potential cabbage flavour.
Fun.
Come on.
But Penny, I never got
Down in one. Down in one. Down in. We've got to see you eat it as well.
Oh no, it stinks.
Come closer.
Just come on. We want to see you eat it.
It's watermelon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it all that hype? All that hype about it stinks for nothing.
So I did get the wrong one because I picked birthday cake or soap.
But it was on a green one.
No, but it did point at the green ones.
It's because
I put the lid on wrong. Just blame me.
It's watermelon. I'm safe.
It's back to normal, so it's fine.
Okay. Maybe we should just all have one night every 15 minutes.
No, let's not.
Yeah, good idea.
Or let's not.
Yeah, okay, don't be a woos.
Well, statistically, one of us is bound to get a dodgy one, aren't they? Depends on the proportions of good and bad. I mean, that brown one, they might all be dog food flavoured. And the green one might all be watermelon.
The watermelon ones are nice.
Well, there you go then. Not such a bad game after all, is it?
Is the timer on?
Someone said I like to pick a number between 3 and 3.
Penny, did you see that comment?
Which one?
Alexa, pick a number between.
Yeah, that's Mike. Anything that says Smith Speeds is Mike trying to pick on me. And he's one of these people who'll pick on me, but when I pick on him back, he'll go, "Oh, Penny's picking on me."
Penny, Alexa's spoken. Did you just hear that?
What's that?
Alexa.
Pick a number between 3 and 3.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
She said 3.
Pick a number between
Alexa, shut up.
What's that? You like what?
I told her to shut up.
Did you steal my vape?
Yeah.
Little thief. Give me my vape.
Wait, I'm taking
Just
pictures.
because you've lost yours doesn't mean you can steal mine.
I'm taking pictures of the cat.
You don't need my vape to take pictures of the cat.
Oh no, he's so cute. He's just repositioned with him.
I hope you're not disturbing him.
I'm not. He's not even bothered.
He is actually quite a nice cat when he's asleep. It's the only time I don't moan about him.
Natasha, how do you store your beads? Do you store them the same way Penny does?
They're not in there yet. But mine are in Tic Tacs.
So like Penny's, because Penny just gave me a whole box of Tic Tac boxes.
Yeah, I put them in there, and then they will end up. I don't know if you can quite see
in the sexy drawers.
in the drawers there.
Yeah.
They're right there at the minute. But
I'm gonna have to quit now.
and then I used to use like medicine tabs at one time when I first started.
Alexa, pick a number between 3 and 3.
Oh, nice try, Mike. Nice try, Mike. Mike has just sent me a voice message on Facebook saying pick a number between 3 and 3.
He used to try turning on my Sky TV or turning it off.
Did he?
It don't work no more because I've turned the setting off.
Oh, you do take some good.
And my Alexa won't turn on with a voice from him.
Well, I did used to change the wake word to Echo, and because everyone's going Alexa, Alexa, and it's not saying anything. But this one in here is Alexified.
Show Penny this. This is my. I'll show you. I know I took 1,000,001.
Why don't you show it on camera rather than bringing it through, and then everybody can see it?
I'm gonna. I know I've took 1,000,000 photos, but this is the best one.
Right. Okay. Where are we? Where are you showing it? Are you showing it underneath the?
Yeah, on the jelly bean one.
Right. Do you want to just bring it across? Oh, that is very nice. Did you take that just now?
No, earlier on.
All right. Yeah, that was a good one.
He's so sweet.
I am actually going to look at setting the camera up on his bed, so we'll have sort of cat cam.
Cat cam.
Yeah. So we'll have
Give me a camera and give me a pet, and I'm actually in my element.
Yeah.
Cat
That's
cam.
the good with my phone. It's got really good camera.
I reckon we should get you a proper camera, and you could be a pet photographer.
I've got that.
Do you think there's any money in that? Oh, Dave Mack is giving us update on the score. But both bloody time in it. England 1, Senegal 0.
What channel's that on?
I'm gonna guess BBC. But that's a 50-50 guess there, isn't it? BBC football. Henderson gives England lead against Senegal. Oh, I'll tell you what, that dog food don't half repeat on you. Good me.
Or the soap one.
I don't know what that was. Oh, it's on ITV because it's on BBC Radio 5. Oh, they're asking me to give kids Christmas presents. Let me just reply to that. No.
Why would you give kids Christmas presents?
Exactly. I don't give people I do like presents, let alone those I don't like.
Tell them you've got a cat to pay for.
Well, I always say that kids are like farts. You can tolerate your own, but everybody else's stink.
That's quite true.
So how are you, Dave Mack, Build, apart from watching the telly? I know he's quite excited because his Titanic bits arrived. He, you know, like sometimes you see like a Facebook post and they're just words on a page, but sometimes you can kind of feel what they were feeling when they wrote it. And it was just the way that this post was written. It was almost like it was a kid who's just got a bag of sweets. Like, yeah, I got my Titanic parts yesterday. I think it's quite funny. You get in some of the Facebook groups. See, now when I got the Route Master, there must have been 2 phases or something, but you always got the first load of people. And then I used to seem to get my Route Master bits the day after the first lot got them. And the trouble is that people would get these 4 weeks worth of issues and they would build every single issue.
Yeah.
And about 9:30 in the morning, they're posting them on Facebook. And I'm like, even if I got my bits today, I wouldn't have received them by now. So you're just spoiling it. But not everyone seems to agree with that they're spoiling it.
No idea.
Well, when I get my part work bits, I just like to I like when I build it to be the first time I've seen it.
Yeah.
So, and I sort of start saying to people that could you perhaps just hit return a couple of times on the beginning of the post and just put, like my parts have arrived, or maybe write the post but put the pictures in the comments. And people like me can go, oh right, that's just a picture of the parts, and not open the post because I don't want to read it. I wouldn't, mate. Teresa, they both wind me up, and you do. Pete Webb, so I got my pack for of Agora limited edition Ferrari 312 T4 yesterday. My next Eddie pack en route. Yeah, my Eddie Stobart is due, well, next week, as in tomorrow. Now it normally comes Friday or Saturday, but last time and once previously it came a week early, and I think it did once come on, like, say, the Monday. But I have got my next. I've got to film that tomorrow. Actually, my fire truck's arrived, and I've got to do the Eddie Stobart in time for Wednesday because I'm not going to be able to stream on Wednesday. So, or I could do it Tuesday, actually, couldn't I? So,
I was asking what you're doing on Wednesday.
What am I doing Wednesday? I'm having a. I don't know what I'm doing actually. I'm not making plans. I might have a day of chill.
No, I was just curious because you said you're not streaming.
I am. Am I streaming Wednesday? Oh, Wednesday I'm working. Tuesday I'm off. I'm not streaming Tuesday because it's Chris Davis World who streams on Tuesday, so I don't like my stream to clash with his.
Yeah.
And he may, or maybe not, invite me on his stream. I'm quite looking forward to his next issues because he's almost. Is he Dave Mack? Has he finished the engine or is he almost finished the engine? I can never remember. But also because he's quite a few weeks behind, but he's doing 2 issues a week.
Yeah.
He is slowly catching up with the rest of the world. So it'd be quite nice when he does. But at the moment, it's like when he's building it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when I did that.
Do you remember when you let me do one of your issues?
Yeah. I tell you what, have you seen the latest one?
No.
Oh, it's quite good. We now have a chassis. Yeah, we haven't got any wheels on it yet. But I did watch a funny video of this guy trying to put his wheels together, and he didn't know what wheel. He didn't know what he was doing. What's this? I can't. What? I can't believe it. Some idiot just tried breaking in the front door. Seriously? What, your front door? What, someone's breaking into your house while you're still on it, in there?
It's ridiculous. It's because
it's this time of year.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. No time is ever acceptable, but it's because it's.
Well, See, I've said before. Obviously, I got a little bit of feeling, and I've always said, like, if I was a burglar, I wouldn't take the Christmas presents under the tree because for kids. But then again, if I was the sort of person that wouldn't take the Christmas presents under the tree, I'd also be the sort of person that wouldn't break into your house and steal all your treasured possessions.
Yeah.
Well, just last week, my brother's girlfriend, her house, she was at my mum's, but she went home and her house had been broken into. They had slashed all of her sofas, stole her TV, stole so much things, like her little girl's things.
Yeah.
I think she's now staying with my mum until she can get another house because she doesn't feel safe returning.
Yeah.
Nice. 2-0.
Yeah.
There
If
was
you
like
like.
alcohol bottles everywhere, so I don't know if they've went in,
Had a party.
literally had a party in her
Destroyed the
house because
place.
she's not been home, and then trashed it and stole everything.
2-0
Had a
nil.
TV on her wall as well, and they've like took that.
You should have your package choose. Are you talking to Natasha on that one, Peter? And Chris should get his Tuesday too.
I'll be talking to you. I don't think he has my address.
Oh, these guys, you don't need to get me anything. He's already got me something. You don't have to buy me lots of things. Although what you did buy me was lovely. And I'll tell you what is funny. If you didn't watch my stream, obviously I did a thank you. And I have my favourite screwdriver. I've been using my favourite screwdriver for ages. And it is a very good screwdriver. And ever since I got that one from Pete, because I'll be honest with you, when I saw it, I could see it was a good screwdriver. I could see the quality of the bits. It doesn't really matter about the handle, as long as there was one Oreo I bought off, I either bought it off Amazon or somewhere, but the quality of the bits was terrible, and you actually wreck the screwdriver bits, especially doing that Terminator. But this screwdriver, I could see that it was a very good screwdriver with very good bits. Oh no.
Oh no.
Alexa, snooze 16 minutes.
Okay. Snoozing your timer for 16 minutes.
That's a bit easier, isn't it? Right, Alexa, choose a random number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 2.
Emma!
Are you looking at me? Why does she hate me?
Because it knows you like watermelon.
Yeah, but it's gonna be.
But be fair, Emma, you've not had a bad one yet, have you?
No.
No.
Right, you've got watermelon again, or cabbage.
Cabbage.
I don't mind about cabbage.
So don't forget to keep yourself on stream, and don't forget to
This
what?
one.
Go on then. Let's see your mouth. Don't put it on.
Oh no, it tastes like sick. No, I can't eat it.
Is that cabbage? Is it?
Oh,
Let's see your face. Let's see your face.
and it tastes like shit.
Well, it shouldn't do. It should taste like cabbage.
Smell that.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh, that smells awful.
Oh,
Laura, put it in the car.
that's not good, is it? That really is not good.
That's vile. Please get more juice. That's vile.
Natasha, have you put yourself on mute?
No.
I can see your facial reactions, but I couldn't hear you laughing.
That tastes like big fucking sweaty toes.
Cabbage flavour.
What?
To be fair, it smells like penny slippers.
If anyone gets cabbage, that's fucking wank. That's bad.
Oh, that's vile.
It's so bad.
Get that can away. That stinks.
Can you smell it?
Then that.
No, well, can I smell it? I'm in a completely different room in the house.
You.
I'll just say, Emma, I am really enjoying this game.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Set that timer.
Peter Webster says, yep, I'm like 6 foot from the front door in the bedroom. I'm putting up the new ring cam up tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just be careful though, Peter. I've heard things about like you have to have it trained on just your property, and if you have any part of like public areas on or anything like that, it's very weird and complicated. Right, no, you Penny. Oh, bless you. I promise you a couple of extra drop bottles. So yeah, I was saying about that screwdriver. So obviously, you know, I'm like, oh, it's a really good screwdriver, but I like my screwdriver. And then I'm doing this Eddie Stobart, and just all of a sudden, my screwdriver's just not cutting it. So I pull out this screwdriver that Peter Webster got me. Absolutely perfect. Oh, here we go. Did you pull him out? Did you pull him out?
No.
Right.
Oh, bless He's so cute. How you doing?
That's the trouble, isn't it? If he wasn't cute, he'd have been out the door a couple of days ago.
He's so cute. Did you pee on Penny?
Anyway, Dave Macbills, have to go, guys. Have a great stream. Catch you on the next one. Yeah, you take care.
Bye, Dave.
So Peter Webster, PMSL here. Hang on. Or actually, I can react to him being broken into. Look. Right. See you, Dave. Take care, bud. And is there a last comment on the bottom? No, that is the last comment. Right. Oh dear. Right. I think I'm going to be lucky to get more than two squares done tonight, aren't I? Oh.
You're having fun, that's the main thing.
Yeah. Fun with friends.
Yeah.
Did you set a timer?
Yes. What I've started doing is rather than actually setting a new timer, I just say snooze for 16 minutes because that extra minute sort of give us time to sort out and eat. Otherwise, we'll be eating like another jelly baby 5 minutes after, jelly bean even, 5 minutes after the last one. Whoops.
I want a kitten.
Emma, we've got
two already.
Yeah, but they're not this small.
Emma, they don't.
Yours were when you got them.
I'm not just keeping.
Anyway, you might be getting new kittens soon, mightn't you?
How? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. How? Oh yeah.
Well, you're one.
Well, I did say, didn't I?
You're gonna love him. You're not gonna want to part with him.
No, I think he is a keeper because if he wasn't, I'd have got rid of him already, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Plus, you've just spent like 200 quid on him.
Oh, more than that. I think I spent about 200 quid on food in the bin that he doesn't like.
Well, maybe a dick, but he's an expensive dick, so you keep him.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
No, he's all right. And I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you, when I've had a shitty day at work and I come home and the cat's there to greet me, I'll probably appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he tries to greet feed, doesn't he?
He do, that's heartbreaking, that is.
I know.
He's actually on my bed sometimes. He's having a really nice time, cuddles, and he's purring away. And he hears the front door going, oh, hello.
I'm just making sure you're not in your home.
He won't pee in the hall. He pees on something. Yeah, so here he is. He's cuddling on the bed, and then he hears V come in, and he goes running down the hall. And V just has nothing to do with him at all. It's almost heartbreaking. But I think V's more one of these cultures where they don't do pets.
Yeah.
They can't understand, dogs, for example. They'll only have dogs if they're working dogs. It's like Eskimos. They have their huskies to pull their sleds with. They don't have huskies as pets. And it's especially if you're in a poor country, it's just an extra mouth to feed, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Penny,
Yeah.
can I steal one of these?
Just one individual one.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Can I ask why?
So,
You say-
when the pod comes out, so liquid drips down and it gets
Ah. See, multi-use things.
Yeah. Like
Shadow.
it's just a bit too big.
Shadow. Oh, I think sounds like he's eating food, which means he's probably then going to go for a wee or something.
Yeah, he's eating.
Is he going for a wee?
He's eating his food.
Okay. Yeah, I know the noises he makes.
Do you know it's because he's so small, basically half of his body is in the food bowl with him.
Yes. Yeah, it is a big food bowl as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's good because he's gonna grow, so it's fine.
Yeah, but the reason I got a big dog size, well, it's a small dog bowl. But the reason I got a big one is because obviously once I'm working, I need to put 2 days food down for him. So what I've been doing is I've actually left it and not topped up the bowl, and I'm not intended to fill it up until it's nearly empty to see how long it'll last. And it's about half full, and I haven't topped up for about 2 or 3 days.
The thing is, as well, when you're working, we're going to come over and change his litter. So if we come over and there's no food, we're obviously not going to let him starve.
Well, if you can do that, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, it's fine because we've got like our bus ticket and things.
Yeah, this is the trouble, Teresa. He is worth it. He's lovely, and yeah, I whinge and moan, but I'm one of these people that I wouldn't whinge and moan if I didn't care. I mean, obviously, I care about my house.
Yeah.
But, he's that far from being the perfect cat, and I just want him to just push over and just be perfect. But he's not quite there now. Maybe I was, the fact that he was using his litter tray perfectly to start with. Maybe I've just got too many expectations on him. I don't know. Why can't he be more?
His food, he's going to want to go to the toilet. So I'll keep out to make sure he goes to the litter tray.
But don't watch him. He don't like being watched. I don't know why people don't like being watched on the toilet. Some people love it, don't they?
Emma likes it.
I love it.
Guys, I'm going to take a mini break because I've got a headache coming back. So I'm just going to grab some of those tablets and blow my nose. I hope these tablets work because this is going to be the last dose I can take. I did take a couple this morning. Actually, I'm just going to take ibuprofen only. And then take the others in the morning.
I'm just going to get a coffee when you're back.
Hello, my gorgeous man, who I always whinge about. But...
Oh, my nose, man.
You know what?
Oh, loads of pinks. Equals.
You are mad.
Penny, you know what? That egg bar that you bought.
Yes.
Did you use it?
Do you want it?
Can I use it?
Well,
basically
you steal everything off me, don't you?
Tell me what flavour it was. I'll buy it.
It's all right.
She's really bad for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Company pennies and everything.
2 actually. I've got
mine is in your house somewhere, in your couch or something.
I've got this grape one, which I think is really nice. It tastes, that grape soda.
I love that. Give me what one you don't use.
Either, because this one's melon, but it's rechargeable. No, strawberry ice.
Can I have the grape one?
No, you've got one. It's for me to use.
This one.
Worth a shot.
Thank you.
But you can only use that. But it might need a bit of a charge.
I'll go buy you another grape one.
Okay.
They're 2 for £10 at the shop.
How is that all there?
Mm-hmm.
They were about 10 each.
Where'd you buy it from?
Someplace in Johnston.
Yeah, they're 2 for £10. I'll buy you another grape. Thanks, Penny. There's a banana one in your living room somewhere. Banana ice tastes like amoxicillin.
Tastes like?
The amoxicillin you got.
Amoxicillin. How would I know what amoxicillin tastes like?
You know the medicine you get as a child?
Yes.
It tastes like that, the banana one.
Okay. Oh, what liquid medicine?
Yeah,
okay. I thought you meant like tablets.
No.
I don't taste tablets because I just swallow them.
Sure.
I'm looking for me M's. I can't find the M's. Come on, guys. I've said it so many times. You should know M's by now. I should say M. You should say 3799.
No, I end up forgetting because I got my own.
Yeah. Right, Natasha, thanks for a great night. Really enjoyed laying in bed last night next to you, staring into your face. Does Teresa know you talk like that? I'm really looking forward to. This is going to sound bad. I'm actually looking forward to the end of the stream.
I know what you're looking
Yeah,
forward.
so after the stream, we all watch Wednesday. We watch one episode, just the one episode. And I liked last night's because we got Uncle Fester. And so Uncle Fester was in it. But it's the final episode tonight. And unfortunately, I do know one thing that could be a spot. I'm not going to say anything, but because I get you get like little news articles pop up on your phone.
Yeah.
And there was an article came up about something that a lot of people complained about.
Yeah, I get that.
Unfortunately, I stupidly read it. So I know something about one of the characters. Nothing major, but and the other thing I thought it was funny. What we were about up to episode 3 or 4, and I just went, "That's Brienne of Tarth."
Mm-hmm.
It took me like 3 or 4 episodes to realise that the actress who plays Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones plays the head mistress in Wednesday.
In Wednesday, yep.
Yeah, and I'm like, "That's Brienne of Tarth." And I think you all just kind of gave me a bit of sympathy and just didn't say anything, did you?
Nope.
Hey.
Emma.
So he eats dinner and then he cries in the hall and I put him in his litter tray.
Right, you'll either have to come in closer or go away further because in the hallway you got an echo.
So he was in the hall.
Yeah.
After eating his dinner and he was crying like he was looking for his litter, so I put him in the litter tray and he's used it.
Right.
So kittens don't
So
have the
are we perhaps suggesting that the litter tray should be moved to within sight of the food?
Well, I think it's okay
I think if you guide them over time, they will learn.
That's what I'm saying. Kittens don't have the best eyesight, but he cried and I left him in it and he's used it.
So are you suggesting that all those times when he cries, he's after his litter tray?
Probably,
because
okay, no, I can work with that. If that's what he's crying for, then every time he cries, I'll go and get him and I'll put him on the litter tray.
And the more you do that, the more he'll know, and he's just pooped because I can smell it.
Yes. I can't. I've just blown my nose.
You're tiny, but you stink.
He does. Smell his front feet.
No thanks.
No, they really do stink. You can tell what he's...
It just walked up and down the hall. Do you know what you should do? Every time after he eats, just put him straight in it.
Oh no!
Oh God, it's going to be me again.
Alexa, snooze 16 minutes.
What comments?
Okay. Snoozing your timer for 16 minutes.
Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 3.
Haha. Katie, you've got lucky.
I really have.
All right, here we go.
Did you get one you haven't tried yet?
I don't know if I've had one bad one or 2 bad. I don't know if I've had
Katie's had none.
Have you even been picked on one?
No.
Would you like to proxy for me?
No, thank you.
Right, okay, here we go. I'm going to give it a good spin. Are you happy with that spin, Emma?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. I'm all right with that. Strawberry or chili?
Yeah, you don't like chili.
I don't like chili. It's just too hot for me.
Are you doing it here? What's it?
That is the worst strawberry I've ever had. Oh, hang on. No. No, it's definitely not chili. That's quite nice, actually. That might be the best one I've had. Yeah, that was all right. It's definitely not chili.
The best one I had was watermelon. Yeah.
Maybe in 16 minutes I'll get watermelon.
Remember we said it.
Did you like that one, Penny?
That was all right, actually.
She says it's not.
I'm just going to get a coffee. Is that all right? Even if
Yeah,
it's not.
no, you can't.
I'm getting one anyway, whether you like it or not.
Teresa was behind me. Teresa Smith, smiley faces. Right, so is it a straightener? I know exactly what you mean by straightener. It's where you can make the drill straight for the yay nay game. It is not a straightener. But I like the way you're thinking.
Right, won't be a minute.
Can we read out the things again so that I can try guess?
Yeah, let's wait for Natasha to make coffee though. She says she won't be a minute, so she'll probably be about 10.
I can take you with me, but
No, it's fine. There's only so much of your soothing kettle noises that I can take.
I'm just going to take you now just to really annoy you now.
That's fine. That's fine. You ladies want a coffee?
So yeah.
If you're making one, then yes.
Well, I wasn't making one, but that wasn't the question.
I would love a coffee.
I'm sure you know how to make coffee, don't you?
No.
You know what?
Yeah.
I wonder if that jelly bean was supposed to be chili.
Maybe.
I've just got a little bit sort of under my tongue, and it's like slightly spicy.
The cabbage one smelt veal.
It smelled veal. It was.
I'm not chuffed with those, you know, because, well, that soap birthday cake one, I genuinely don't know if it was meant to be soap or birthday cake. Oh, right, F.
Oh, is that your budgies?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a budgie time.
Let's do the budgies.
Budgie time. Oh, cat's getting interested.
Oh, I want a budgie.
There's 3 on that one.
You can't have a budgie
Why?
because you can't.
The cats.
There's
Because you
5 in there.
lasers.
How many do you have in total?
5. 2 girls, 3 boys. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you breed them?
No.
Look at the colouring on that one.
No, it's just that budgies are better behaved than cats and dogs, and you too.
Let me turn the main light on a minute. You'll see them better where they're hiding. Minnie and Simba on the ladder. They seem to have been gotten close.
They're so cute.
They're cute as massive, eh?
Oh, the budgie. Oh, you don't can see what's going to happen now.
What's going to happen, Penny?
Next week you'll have a budgie. Oh, Penny, can you give us a lift? We found a budgie cage.
I'm really impulsive, so yeah, that could happen.
I'll see one of these posts on Facebook. Oh, I have a budgie cage, and I'll go, oh, that looks interesting.
That's how big their home is.
And I'll look, and I'll see a post that'll say, Emma Gibson, is this still available?
Right, on the barter page.
Yeah.
We'll literally barter for anything.
Every time I see something, I think, I don't often see stuff I like, but when I do, there's always a post. Emma Gibson, oh, is this still available?
Right,
I've got some great bargains.
Yeah. Yeah, just before I grabbed it.
That's how big their home is. It's huge.
It's massive.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to go in your head.
Hey, Paul. Come here, then.
They're my babies.
I'm like, out of my cats. I want loads, but it's unrealistic.
You want none of this? Okay.
Don't let the cat eat the jelly babies.
What a jelly baby.
Are you feeding my cat jelly babies?
No.
Give me a cabbage one.
Give him a cabbage one. You eat a cabbage one.
I would if I drew one fair and square.
Oh, what's wrong with himself?
You've had another guess, Penny.
Have we? Who we got?
Yeah.
Where, who, what, where, why, when?
Peter.
Peter.
Yay, nay, gay.
Oh, can I take that answer? I'm gonna ask Teresa to judge that one. So Harbo was streaming the Disney game again.
Yeah.
It's not a related item to do with diamond painting, found out small and plastic. If I remember. What do you reckon, Teresa? Have we got a winner or not? Unfortunately, if we say we haven't got a winner, it's then going to be people are pretty much going to guess what it is.
Is it one of these?
Right, okay, so we have a winner then. So the actual answer was a three-placer, but a multi-placer.
Yep.
It is a multi-placer. So Peter Webster, you have won. Let me double check. No, I can't check because I can't find my phone. Is my phone in there? No, it's there. I've got it. I've got it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 20 quid. That.
Yeah, it's £20.
Price. Yeah. So, Peter, if you would like to select £20 from Smith's Beads. No, whatever. Now, if you want to message myself on Mike, we'll tell you how to do it. But basically, what you need to do is place an order, but not actually pay for it. If that makes sense. Because Mike's got this system where if an order is placed, it still holds that order, so he can see the order. Because that's kind of how he deals with the customs. Oh, I thought I just got a
3-0.
Is it?
Yep, 3-0.
Still saying 2-0 on my TV.
Not my TV, it ain't.
Are you living in the future then?
Yeah.
Penny,
Yes.
I think your cat wants to come home with me.
I don't think he does. I think you want the cat to go home with you.
100%.
You aren't having him. No, I'll charge you for him. Oh, there you go. Choose pay by phone. There you go.
Did you just say you charged for him?
Yeah, 250 quid and he's yours.
Sorry,
And you can have all...
I'm pretty sure he was a Christmas present. Who got you the cat?
Well, that's why I'm discounting it by 50 quid. Oh, it's 3-0.
You're a bit slow, well.
Yeah, but you'll get all the cat litter and the 14,000 tins of fish and all the toys and everything that's under my sofa.
Okay, I'll charge you for my cat photography.
Oh, I haven't accepted pictures yet. Right, guys, you are witnessing a live argument on air at the moment. Right, 3752. Well, actually, I could claim he was an unwanted cat because you could have actually had him yourself.
For me?
Yeah.
We thought we were doing nice things.
You saw him before me. It's about the only thing that I've seen where you haven't jumped in before and gone, is this still available?
I knew you wanted the cat.
I did, but I did. Mind you, it's like the kid thing, isn't it? If you you only have children when you're ready to have children, no one would ever have them. Right, 792.
Congrats, Peter.
Yeah, well done, Peter. A deserving winner. So what are you going to do then, Pete? Are you going to have your first diamond painting, or are you going to get something for the wife? Or just buy yourself a diamond painting and do it in front of the wife and go, no, this is my diamond painting. Keep away. Mine.
Oh my god, I've just seen another.
Oh, hang on. Have I got any kind of congrats reactions?
Don't know.
That's about the best one I've got.
Look at my photos. I took another 8.
How's that? Is that enough celebrating?
I don't see it.
Oh, there's nothing to see. You can only hear it.
Oh. You can hear it then, we can't.
I'm getting kicked off the seat.
We're swapping.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose he could. Yeah, I mean, originally what we said was up to the value of the prize fund. Mike has just asked if he can have something over the value. Yeah, I don't suppose there's a problem with that, really, is there? What do you think, Natasha?
I said, don't sit on.
I mean, he's
I'm
won.
in agreement if everyone else is in agreement.
Yeah, I think that's fine. So, yeah, if you want to go over the value of £20, you can, but obviously you'll have to pay the difference.
Mm.
Mike, Peter says, P, thank you, Teresa, and Mike, I'll be in touch. Yeah, no problems. You won it fair and square. Well done. And I can't think of many better winners than you, Peter. I don't think I can think of any at the moment, actually.
Me. No, I'm only joking.
Well, considering Katie's walking home with more than 20 quid worth of diamond painting supplies that I don't want anymore.
Every time she comes here, I go home and I'm like, oh, where did you get that from? Oh, Penny.
Yeah. Yeah. Mind you, it has worked both ways, hasn't it? I've got an absolutely fantastic silver silicon mat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that canvas in my living room, everyone compliments it all the time.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. So basically, one of the items that John left behind was this ugly picture of an Angus cow.
No, it's beautiful. It's a Highland cow.
Horrible. But I wouldn't want it in my house anyway, mainly because I'm not really into cows, but obviously where it came from, it's a bit of a reminder. So yeah, obviously I've given it to you, and I can't believe how many compliments you're getting for it.
It's all the time. Everyone's like, "Oh, that Highland cow is beautiful."
I'll tell you what it looks like. You know that cow from Magic Roundabout?
Oh yeah.
Comes down in its eyes. That's what it looks like.
No, it doesn't.
It?
No, it does.
I don't even have a picture of it.
Let me see if I can find the cow from Magic Roundabout.
Everyone always asks.
Oh no, Alexa, snooze 16 minutes.
Okay, snoozing your timer for 16 minutes.
Katie, I hope it's you.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different cow then.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that.
No, I'm thinking of a different one then.
It looks like one of those like proper McCune cows.
Ermintrude. Anyway, so Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 2.
Emma.
Fuck. You know, if I get another cabbage, I might.
Right. Spinning the wheel. What's that?
I don't know. It's on both.
It's a yellow one. What's that? Banana or puke, is it?
Birthday cake or soap?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm really interested in this one because mine was... Right, hang on. You picked it up? Picked one up?
I'm a bit...
Don't look at them. You've got to shut your eyes and pick one. Get the one with all the dots on it. You know, like the little flecks of bleach and stuff in it. Right, come on then.
It's not...
No, don't sniff it. Just eat it. No, eat the whole bean.
I am.
What do you reckon?
It tastes like shit, but I don't know what it is.
No, I couldn't decide either. It's not soap, is it? But it's not birthday cake.
I don't know.
No, I didn't either. I'm almost tempted just to eat another 2 or 3.
I mean, it's not nice, but it doesn't taste like soap.
It's not soap, is it? But it's not nice.
I think it is soap.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Are you blowing bubbles? Is it soapy now?
No, it tastes minging now.
Does it taste minging now, does it?
I need to just stop just sucking it and eat it because it tastes shit.
Okay, do you want to pop that in the Fanta can as well?
It's gone now.
Okay. Yeah, I think that birthday cake or soap was a bit of a letdown, really, wasn't it?
Katie's not even had any.
I know, she's been a bit lucky there, hasn't she?
Katie, can you just do one for because? That's not the game. Where do mommy pal go?
Right, for my wife Maria. Oh, he's taking the easy way out, isn't it? Darling, look what I bought for you for Christmas with all my money that I have. I have no money now for radio controlled models. Or he can now walk in the house with like £1,000 worth of radio control model stuff. And as his wife goes, what have you been buying now? He goes, well, here, darling, here's a diamond painting for you. What you got? You found some fluff. Look what I got.
Oh, there he is. I was looking for him.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah.
Do you miss me? Were those evil girls?
You love him, really.
Would you like to sit on your lovely cushion and hide up from the girls?
He does.
He's plotting his escape. There you go. There you go, my little man. There you go.
Thank God you've got a bell on him because he's tiny.
He is, yeah.
That's like Willow though because she's all black. When the lights are off, I had to go get her a collar with a bell.
Yeah, you can't see him, can you?
Not and end up standing on them and feeling miserable.
Yeah, I've done that a few times, but I sat on him the other day, but it was his fault for getting on the seat. He actually managed to jump on the seat without the bell ringing, and I sat down and I sat on him. But he don't moan or anything. He just sort of takes it.
That doesn't mean he enjoyed it. Don't make habits.
No, I know, but you would think he would complain, wouldn't you? You know, at the very least go, oh, excuse me, I am sitting here, you know.
There's a time I walked out the bathroom and ended up flicking Willow because I couldn't see her and she didn't have a collar.
You know what? He just found a clump of hair from the other cat. Yeah, and he's playing with it.
Are you collecting hair from the other cat?
Yeah, you know that other cat I was looking after, and I was, remember I was brushing it, and there was big clumps of hair coming out, and then I had like...
That was massive.
He was. That's hopefully how big he'll be.
That cat was a freaking tiger or something.
He was a big cat.
Oh, Senegal. Oh, nice move. A little bit too strong there, though. Sorry, guys. I shouldn't really have a telly on watching a match I'm not really interested in. I think England are going to reach the final and they're going to lose.
Well, they always do.
Well, the thing is, they are kind of going true to form. They had a really crap first game, and then they've got just a little bit better every game. I don't think they really turned it on until they played Wales. But obviously with Iran, I thought they weren't really that good against Iran. And letting 2 in against them, I think that's disgraceful. But they were playing against a weak enough team to not worry about it. But each round, obviously, they need to play a little bit better and a little bit better, and they will. Until they get to... Mind you, they got France next, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice. Spent over £700 on her for Christmas, so she's well cared for. Well, it looks like I married the wrong person. Well, I haven't married anyone yet, but... It's not things I really need for Christmas, it's time. Someone could give me a week condensed into one day. That would be perfect for me.
Katie's mum keeps asking me what I want for Christmas, but I'm one of those people that I'm like, again, I don't need anything. Do you know what I mean? I'm not for anything. So
you could go with the old Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is you.
There's literally nothing I can think like, oh, I want that, because
no, because you keep finding everything on East Kilbride for free. Yeah, is this on yet?
It's such a bargain. I love that page.
Of course, it's a bargain. It's free.
I'll just go buy it.
That's what I'm like. If I ever need anything, I just buy it.
I'm the same. I just buy it. I think my mum is going to take us to, because I said I wanted some things for the house, so I think she's going to take us to IKEA and just let us pick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I get a bit scared of going into IKEA though, because they do have a little bit too much nice stuff. My
mum goes overboard. She gets those Santa bags filled with stuff, and then she's like, right, okay, and she gives us money and stuff. And I've said to her, like, don't go overboard. I know she will anyway, but.
Do you know what I actually miss the most about Christmas?
What?
One of my presents off my mum always used to be 40 JPS cigarettes.
Do you want me to buy you 40 JPS?
If you want to.
40 JPS.
You know why she bought me 40 JPS? And she'd always do it from Santa, which was really funny, because Santa Claus, I'm sure he'd want me dying of cancer. No, one year I ran out of tobacco and cigarettes on Christmas Day. And we didn't, obviously most things are shut. And we were ringing around all garages and everything to see if they were open. We must have made about 20, 30 phone calls. And we eventually found one. It was about 10 miles away and we had to go in the car. And they were open till about 2 in the afternoon. So we went and got some cigarettes. The mum always buys me, from there on in, she always bought me 20 because I smoked JPS at the time. She always used to buy me wrapped up in wrapping paper with a little gift tag, Merry Christmas from Santa Claus or Rudolph or the elves or something. And so just make sure I had enough cigarettes over Christmas. Even when I switched to smoking tobacco, she still bought them for me.
There's a little shop at my mum's end, which is handy, and it is open Christmas Day. Not all day, but if you wake up and you forget something, there's a shop.
Yeah. Well, I when I lived in London Way, I knew quite a lot of shops that they were Muslim or Sikh, so they stayed open Christmas Day because they weren't Christian. So, and they'd say like, it was not my bank holiday, but then they used to close on their bank holidays or their religious festivals.
What are you doing for Christmas, Penny?
What am I doing? I've got a feeling I'm going to be working, but I believe someone invited me round for Christmas dinner, but I said to them I'll see what I'm doing. So I'm not really fussed by Christmas though. Is that someone? I hope that's Katie in my kitchen and not my cat.
Katie?
Was it you, Katie?
I don't know where the hell she is.
Katie, where are you?
She's dead.
Don't make me come after you.
She's maybe in the bathroom.
Oh, okay then. Oh, it might have been the toilet that I heard then.
Maybe.
Yeah, if you sit too far back on the toilet, it knocks the lid on the fillery bit, the cistern bit, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Penny, you should get a little cat bed under here
Why?
because there's a lot of room. And
What? So the cat can sit somewhere where it never sits.
yeah.
So not considering my feet or anything like that. You know,
Do you
put a
know
big.
how much room's under here?
Don't worry about your feet. Let's just put a big cat bed there.
I didn't say a big cat bed, and there's so much room here. But your pink boots are at the back here, and I can't reach them.
I can. It's got little legs.
Where did you go?
What are you looking for? Even better.
Where's the cat?
Right. Cat's in my room.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think he doesn't want too much attention at the moment. Believe it or not, cats do that. Oh no, he's gone out.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's rubbing his face on Katie. Under your leg.
This Peter Webster, he's the perfect person, isn't he? Look, I'm the lucky one, Teresa. She's my world.
Oh.
And Teresa says it's good when you find someone that's your world. Yeah, still haven't found my world, but then I'm not really after one.
Same. I'm not after one.
I think I started off by saying I'm happy single because I just couldn't be bothered. But I think I've just got so used to. I do like being single.
Penny, can I sing you up for Tinder?
No, I don't know. I don't want it. I don't want to share my time with anyone, and only on my terms. See, like streaming, I stream on my terms. If I don't want to stream, I don't stream. If I want to sit, like tonight, I might have gone, do you know what? Solid is a nice film on telly. I'm going to watch that instead. It's not up to me.
See, Katie's big brother and his partner, and Ash, they've been together 10 years, but they don't live together because when they lived together, that's when they argued all the time.
Okay.
And now they have their own separate space and their own homes, and they work amazing. And people say, like, oh, it's been 10 years, why are you not living together? And they say, well, this works for us, so why not?
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just sometimes people have arguments over stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Like, really? Are we having this argument?
When we lived with her mum, we didn't really argue that much, and I think it's because we were in our mum's house and we were being respectful, But when we got our own house, not that we fight all the time, but we noticed that we bickered more because it's your own space, it's your own house.
Yeah. Yeah, but you got when you're both living in the same place, it's both your place.
Yeah.
You both take ownership a bit more, and it's like sometimes I get really arsey with V because he's put the cheese grater in the wrong place. And all I really need to do is just take it out and put it up on the proper shelf.
We bicker about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't we? Penny, he's lying on his back on Katie.
Bless him.
Oh my God, my heart. I'm going to take a photo. I've got my camera. Do you know how many photos I've got of this cat? The answer is a lot.
Do you need your phone charging? Because you have got an iPhone.
I've got a 15%.
15?
Yeah.
That's usually pretty good for you, isn't it? What were you on when you came round? 60 odd?
62, but I've taken a million photos.
Yeah, you were a bit smug then, weren't you? Oh, I got 66%.
That was before I will. Before I have to send you this photo so that you can see. She's so cute.
You wait till he messes on your carpet.
No, I won't.
Let's make sure I haven't missed out any chat. Yeah. All right.
It's so cute. It makes me want. I know that Willow's still a kitten, but she's big. And I miss something that small.
Yeah, but don't forget he will get big. He will tower over Willow at one point.
Oh, because he's a boy, he'll be massive.
Yeah.
Well, we're about 50
You
cats.
do. Have you got like loads and loads of kitten pictures of your cats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's all I did. Like even now.
A friend of mine at work has just lost her dog, and she's posting a few pictures on Facebook, and he's 16 years old. Oh, here we go. Alexa, snooze 16 minutes.
Okay. Snoozing your timer for 16 minutes.
Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 1.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 2.
What? Alexa,
That's me.
Yeah, cheeky bastard.
I can't believe I
What do
said.
you want me to play?
Pick a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 1.
Yes, at last! Katie, your turn for the jelly beans.
To be fair, your cat is sleeping on her name.
Okay, well.
Hey, come on, bring him with you. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, bring him with you.
Jelly beans.
And I hope it's fucking cabbage, Katie, because it's.
No, I want one of the other. I want a chili one.
Got my husband mind it. Come on, then. Yeah, just stand here. Come over. Hi, baby. Oh, God. Right, go.
Spin that wizzy thing.
Do you want to watch Katie Jelly Beans?
Birthday
There you
cake
go.
and soap.
Is that the cakey one again? Right.
Don't look at it. Eat
Stop
it.
going off camera.
Come on.
Oh. That's Devil's cake.
Was it definitely cake?
Yeah.
Is it nice? So ours with soap then?
So describe the flavour then.
It just tastes really sweet. It tastes like,
Right.
There you go, mate.
you know how when you eat the batter before you
Yeah.
it tastes
Right.
like
Okay. Okay, so we definitely had 2 bags of soap then, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it sounds
That
like.
doesn't smell good. Breathe on me. Like, just breathe.
Right, so Peter Webster says, I must admit I really enjoy being with you all in these streams. Don't tell your wife that. She'll come after me. She'll be knocking on my door, because remember I've got no ring doorbell. Are you the woman giving my husband money? Love minis. Hi all, Penny, Natasha, and the rest.
Hello.
I love minis.
Hi, how are you? So we are playing this jelly bean eating game with mixed results. I was the first one to draw jelly bean, and I got it's supposed to be dog food, but I thought it tasted more like steak and kidney pie. Personally, but there we go.
I have a cabbage one. I was nearly sick.
Yeah, I want the cabbage one now.
It's vile. I
I
can't
want to know what that tastes like. I want to see what it tastes like. I want to know what it tastes like. But yeah, it sounds to me like when we got that birthday cake or soap, we got soap. Well, wasn't much of a flavour, was it?
Was yours sweet?
No, mine wasn't sweet. It was just.
Fine. It tasted weird.
It was more. It was more nothing really. Because when you say birthday cake, are you trying? Should it taste of cake, or should it taste of vanilla, or should it taste of cream?
What did it taste like?
It tasted like the actual cake.
Like it tasted like proper cake.
Right. Okay. So I think we got bad soap.
Yeah, it tasted like it kind of had, you know, when you eat the batter and it's got that kind of artificial taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not, like when it's not cooked.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
It's got that kind of artificial taste, but you can tell it's made to taste like cake.
Right. Right, nearly finished my second square. Uh, 3865, Natasha's favourite colour.
Yep, that will be on my next picture.
Yeah, but she likes almost as much as pink. Right.
I think it's the red that's going to be the most on my
So
picture.
let's do one more square and we'll call it a stream.
You want?
Okie dokie. Oh, it's not coming out. Do, 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 do. So happy I found my 12-inch ruler.
Oh, you found it, have you?
Yeah, it was tucked up underneath loads of crap on my desk.
Always the way.
Always the way. So this has got a bit more of the little, you can't see it very well, but it's got some more of the little grab rail thing. But that's what I've done so far, these two there.
Right.
Looks all right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mike, are you getting excited about the number plate? Like you did on the Flixbus one? Oh, there you go. Say funny you say that. Only fun if the person looks for a place to spit it out.
I did with
That sounds a little bit like the cabbage, doesn't it?
I spat the cabbage into a can of juice because
Yeah.
I was going to be sick. It was vile.
I'll just tell you guys, juice is fizzy.
Juice is anything that's
They call things wrong in Scotland, don't they?
anything that's not alcoholic or like milk or water. Anything that's flavored is juice.
Yeah, but what's what do you do? What do you call squeezed oranges?
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
Orange juice. You know, to me, orange juice is diluted.
So
You get it in a bottle.
Diluted juice and orange juice is different.
Yeah, but orange, you got. See, orange juice, what you'd call orange juice is just orange or pineapple or apple and blackcurrant or whatever. If you dilute, well, actually diluting stuff is squash, really.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's diluted.
No, but that's what I call it. Anything like orange squash,
Yeah.
if you dilute it. But you don't call it that, do you?
No.
Now, anything fizzy is pop.
I think if I said to like my mum or something like, "Can you get me squash?" She'd have absolutely no clue that's on about.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I would call it that.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it. But obviously my ex was English as well, so I do know that.
Yeah, some of the strange words that I get, but they are used to me now in the 101 when I asked for 20-wee club. That was quite funny. She did give me quite an aggressive. I went in once and I asked for 20 of your cheapest king size cigarettes. And she went, 20-wee club. And I thought, well, that's simpler, isn't it? So next time I went in, I just asked for 20-wee club. And she gave me a right old dirty look. And it's not. Pardon?
Go on.
Well, I think it's because I was saying Scottish words, but with an English accent. So it's like, are you taking the mickey?
Did I tell you I'm not working there anymore?
No.
They just won't respect like anything. So when I first started, I told them I've got a second job. Like, I'm happy with a 20-hour contract. I do have another job on top of it. And they said that was fine. So every week I got my rota. They were giving me like 45 hours, but I've got another job too.
Yeah.
And I said to them, I said, listen, when the pub is quiet, I can pick up more shifts. But like I have got another job and that needs to be prioritized. Because the way that my rotas work, I was going to be working 7 days straight for 4 weeks. And I was just like, I can't do that. I'm going to burn myself out.
So you're working 4 weeks straight?
So, yeah, that's the way my rotas would have turned out. Because on my day off from the shop, I was needed in the pub to cover my contracted hours.
Oh, working somewhere for 4 weeks straight.
So between my two jobs, I would never have been off. Thank you.
Right.
I said to her,
Could you not have spoke to the manager or manageress about set days?
I did, and she said that they don't have set days as such. Everyone is just rotated unfairly, which is fine. I understand. So
Right.
I said to her, I said, listen, I'm contracted 20 hours. I can maybe do like 25 at push because I still have to do my contracted hours at the pub.
Yeah.
And then every week she just gave me 40. Last week she gave me like 43 hours. So I just said to her, I said, is this going to be a constant thing? You know, I told you in the interview, I told you at the start, I've got another job. And she just said like, oh, I can't really change it. The hours need to be fulfilled. So I was like, there's no way I can work 7 days straight, basically like forever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I've got a life too, like outside of work. And
Yeah, well, that's why you went for a 20-hour-a-week job.
Yeah, because I've obviously I accepted the 20 hours in the 101, and then I've got my contract in the pub. So I thought that's perfect. That kind of fits in. I can still have 1 day off a week and do what I want, and then I'll just work the rest.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite common for places like that to take on part-timers, because then you've got a bigger pool of people to pick from for overtime. You know, if you need extra shifts covered. And obviously, if they are currently short-staffed, because I did see they were advertising. I didn't realise they were advertising your job. But I did see that was a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah. So obviously, like, if you've got 10 people working 20 hours and you need extra shifts covered, you can pick between 20 people. If you've got 10 people working 40 hours, A, they're less likely to want extra hours because they're already doing a full-time week. And B, you've only got 10 no's then, haven't you?
And she said to me as well, she was like, why don't you give up your job in the pub? And I was like, oh, no, because I like it. Like, I've been there a long time now. I was like, I really like it. It's weekly pay. Like, all of our tips we don't share, we keep. So, and I work with people that I genuinely enjoy.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give up something that I really like so I can invest more time in the 101. And the thing is, I'm thankful that I had that job, but ultimately, I didn't apply for that. I went in for solid juice, and because I know the manager, she offered me it, which I'm very thankful for. But I can't do 40 hours in one job and then do
20 hours in another.
It's just unrealistic.
Well, you'd be working nearly as many hours as I do.
Yeah, you're always working, to be fair. But I was getting 1 day off a week, which I was happy with if I could do things.
Yeah.
And then when I got my new, like, every week you got your new rota, and it started, I wasn't getting any time off between them both.
Yeah.
My mum said,
fair enough.
She was like, you're going to break.
Well, you gave it a try, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
And it's, it's not for everyone. I mean, I did supermarket work before when I was a kid, and I got on really well with it, actually, and the boss liked me, and he kept asking me to work at his other store. But I couldn't see my future in supermarket work.
That's like me, like, I mean, it was okay, but, and I was, like, stacking the shelves and stuff, and I was like, I don't really like this. Like, with the pub, obviously, people...
Oh, I didn't mind the work. It was just that I was there because I was a kid, and I'd been doing a paper round, but doing 3 paper rounds was only earning me like a tenner a week.
Yeah.
And they'd offered me like 15, 20 hours in the supermarket at like £3 an hour. That was just a long time ago, by the way. And obviously like 20 hours at £3 an hour, suddenly I'm rich, aren't I? By comparison to doing a paper round.
The thing with sorry, go on.
I'm saying it's not as hard work as a paper round, because it don't matter what you do on a paper round, everyone's moaning at you.
Yeah.
Oh, my paper's late today. Well, yeah, because they come in late from the delivery people.
Yeah, the thing with the pub is the longer you're there as well, the punters start to respect you, and it's the same.
Oh, of course they do, because thing is about being I'm gonna use the term only a barmaid, right? But you're not, are you? You're a therapist.
Yep.
You're a counsellor. You are obviously you do pour drinks as well. And once you get to know the customer, some customers will go into the pub, they want a drink, they don't want to be hassled.
they don't want the barmaid to. Are we still allowed to say barmaid?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what you're allowed to say anymore. But some people want to go in. They don't want to talk to the barmaid. They don't want the barmaid to talk to them. You know, and so obviously there's an obvious advantage there in being there for length of time, isn't it? Oh, here come old miserable Jim. I'll just pour him his Guinness. He'll put his money down.
Yeah, older people that come in and they'll talk to you for ages, and it makes you think, like, am I the only person he's spoke to? Do you know what I mean? And then
probably are.
You get other guys that come in,
Yeah.
get the drink, and they sit up the back and read a paper, and that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's when I lived in Aylesbury, I used to get Sunday off, and I used to go and have a carvery lunch. It wasn't very expensive, and it was just a lot easier than doing at home. I didn't really give a toss about anybody there. I was just there because it was a decent enough meal for the price, you know. And it's just every Sunday I went, and that was fine. And I like their Yorkshire puddings as well.
That's a bonus.
If you go there just for Yorkshire puddings, it was rather expensive, but you got a free bit of meat and some vegetables with it as well.
But I just felt like she was trying to pressurize me into leaving, you know, and I told her at the start, like, I've got to say.
I think when someone's trying to make you pick between two jobs, especially when, oh, there we go.
Oh,
no. Alexa, snooze 16 minutes.
Okay. Snoozing your timer for 16 minutes.
Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 3. Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 3.
I knew that was coming.
See, you don't mind when you get 3, do you? It's when you get, oh no, number 1's come up for the first time ever. Right, coming through, guys. Let me do some controls.
I really hope you get cabbage.
I actually want cabbage now. I want
it looks fun.
Well, let's be fair, Emma. When it's something you don't like or you think you don't like, you do get a bit dramatic, don't you?
No, it's Penny. It is. Kate could smell it.
It's it's something or dog cola or dog food. Because I don't cheat, I'll do it on camera. Trouble is, if you do get dog
How many
food,
you got in your mouth?
1. Cola, I think. Oops.
Wait for the pedigree.
That was definitely cola. That's that cheap cola. You know those cheap cola sweets you get?
I've got them from my eyeball.
Definitely not gravy flavoured.
Well, that's the bonus. You want the cabbage, don't you?
Do what? Try it.
If I get cabbage, you can have it.
She's determined on the cabbage now.
What'd you say?
I think she's determined on the cabbage now, isn't she?
Yeah. How do I change this? Wave my hand. I don't mind it on camera, but you know when it's close.
You remember to change it, you have to wait.
We don't actually look close up.
I don't what?
We don't look that close to it.
Oh, really? Good.
No.
Further away.
Yeah. To get rid of that screen, you have to wave your hands 3 times, remember?
Yeah.
No, go on, do it. Honestly. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not making my arse myself in front of people.
If you go backwards 3 times, the screen comes back.
1, 2, 3.
See, told you, look.
Oh, shit.
Right, what were we talking before we were so rudely interrupted by a timer going off?
Well, we're talking about work in the pub.
Oh, yeah. Different strange people coming in and that, wasn't it?
Do you know what? I know it's a pub, right? Yeah, there's always bother in pubs, but it's such a local pub that the trouble is weird. Like, it doesn't happen often, and when it does happen, it's a case of everyone knows as you tell them to leave, and they do it. I've been there for nearly 2 years.
In all fairness, you've told me stories of trouble at the pub, but you don't. Every time you come round, you don't have a new story.
That's what I'm saying. In the 2 year I've been there, I've witnessed 2 fights. The first fight was 2 girls, and I just said to them, like, if you're going to fight, get outside the pub. There was an incident. It wasn't directly in the pub, but it fell onto our cameras. So there was 2 boys outside, and one of them picked up a bottle and like smashed it over the little boy's head. Now again, that wasn't in our pub, but because it was on our camera, we had to be questioned.
Right.
And the CID and things, like, they came in for questioning, but you don't really. You get people coming in.
You've got something that could help with their inquiries, haven't you?
Yeah, because it was on our camera. But I went out for I was smoking still. Then I went out for a fag, and they were. I didn't see it, but I saw the boy covered in blood, so I guess I had to obviously give statement of that.
Yeah.
But people come in on Saturdays. During the week, it's like an old man's pub, and then on a Saturday, it's very mixed.
Yeah.
People come
yeah,
in.
you can find that though, don't you?
I had an idea, like a girl, and she wasn't happy, and she did.
Well, it's a little bit like who's that comedian? Mickey Flanagan.
Oh yeah.
He says you pop out, but then you actually go out. But then as you're going home, the people going out, they start to sort of come across. It's the people going out.
Do you know what the worst is? And you'll be like, what? But we've got a function to be up the stairs, and the worst crowd is people from First Communions and Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, they use it as obviously an excuse to get steaming, which is fine. But they like trash our function and wonder why they don't.
So, I mean, I've been to like a lot of religious dues and things, and
they go mental.
It's different in Glasgow, isn't it? Because I mean, you got like the marches that go through Glasgow.
See, do you know when it comes to our function suite, I think we're very fair. So it's £50 deposit, and if you do not trash the place, we give you it back. So ultimately, it's free. Just be respectful.
Well, do they complain about having to pay a deposit then?
Nah, not usually. It's people will say to us like, "Oh, it's really cheap for a deposit," and we always say to them, as long as at the end of the night that we can safely say that you gave us the function suite back the way that we gave you it, then it's grand, it's fine. But if you go up the stairs and it's trashed, then that's it.
So if the room has been trashed to the point that you don't give the deposit back, is it still cost effective for the pub?
Sometimes it is. So if like it sounds stupid, right? But they have like buffets and things, which is fine. And if there was a time when it was like Picora sauce and it was like all over the walls and it was like proper in the carpet and stuff.
But obviously, what's going to happen is whoever cleans that is going to have to put in a few extra hours, and they're going to be paid.
That's the thing. We've got a cleaner and she is paid, but when it's trashed, we also have to pay her extra because she's going to have to stay that amount of time it takes.
Which is fair enough. If you're being paid for doing say 10 hours work, and you end up doing 15 hours work, you want extra 5 hours pay, don't you? Which is where the deposit comes in.
If it's just stuff like spilt on the floor and like sweetie wrappers, which happens in communions, and things like that, then it's fine, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
it's like us with a bus. We at the end of the day, when you got bits of rubbish on the floor, that's, we do go bloody animals, but it's when they've got. Well, actually, with us, what we hate the most is when they sneak hot food on. Because I don't understand why people, they go and get a McDonald's and then they wait for the coach to come. Then they get on the coach and eat it. What was wrong with eating it before the coach comes?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
They hide it.
You get the kids and they get the toilet roll and wet it and then fling it on the ceiling.
Yeah, why?
And
we all did that as
kids.
kids.
The toilet to the water's literally pissing out of it.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why they don't get their deposits back. And I'm like, our toilet is flooded. Like, we're going to have to pay a company in to fix that.
Yeah.
There's water
everywhere. In which case, in that situation, 50 quid probably isn't going to cover it, is it?
Exactly. But there's literally, I can only count on one hand, like, the amount of times your deposit hasn't been given back. 9 times out of 10, it's fine. And even if, like, as staff, we need to stay later to clean it, our rota will always get changed, so we're paid.
Right, so you'll just end up doing a couple of hours less somewhere else.
Yeah, because on the weekends we're up until 12. We're there till 1:30 to clean to make sure get
Right. If you end up cleaning the function, you might get a weekend off.
No, I can never get weekends off.
But end up having to work during the week instead.
Yeah, or we'll just and it obviously changes the rota so that we're paid. Like last Thursday, for example, or Friday, there was a function on. Meant to finish at 12:30. Didn't get out until what time did I get home, Katie? 2:25 in the morning.
Bloody hell.
So we were obviously paid right up until because we were needed. We had to be in. There was stock take in the morning. There was stuff that had to be done. We couldn't leave it a riot.
Yeah, you got to nicely, haven't you?
So when people come in the next day, then we're ready to go.
Yeah. So if it's not an embarrassing question, Natasha, have you worked?
Yes, I have.
What did you used to do?
I used to be youth worker.
Okay, but that could have been
helping teenagers being little tearaways, giving them things to do.
Okay.
Getting them into a suitable sort of working state.
So picking up on their interests and then sort of guiding them towards something along.
Yeah, something positive, because they used to be like little tearaways, weren't there? I suppose there still is some today, some teenagers. And I used to absolutely love that. When I was living in Wales,
is it fair to say there's at least one person out there that is down the straight and narrow path because of you?
Yeah, I can say that, yeah. And that's now how I've got to where I was.
See, it puts my job into perspective because people go, oh, coach driver, oh, lovely, lovely. But really, all I've done is taken someone from A to B.
Yeah, but you've got them there from A to B safely.
Yes, but, the thought that there's a kid out there that could have been in prison all of his life and he's not because of me. That's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he nor you would know who that is.
Yeah, there's only me and that person.
I mentioned about my police caution. Right now, if I hadn't stole that bike when I was a kid and I didn't get that police caution and that policeman didn't scare me, I could theoretically be leading a life of crime in and out of prison. So that police superintendent has effectively saved my life, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he'll never know it.
No.
And I don't know. I mean, I might be sitting here now if I hadn't got caught. I could still have I might have just gone, man, that was a bit crap. I'm not going to bother doing that again. I'm after something more exciting.
Yeah.
Like diamond painting on YouTube.
No, he's done well for himself now.
Good.
Last I heard. So he's doing all right for himself. So I'm just happy that I was able to help at least one teenager.
Yeah, I mean, you might help Faust, or you might just help one. You might not have helped anyone. Well, you did help one, but
yeah,
that's really good.
Well, that was what I used to do. And now I'm doing the other side of everything.
You are still helping a lot of people, aren't you? Sometimes it's just a little something, isn't it? I mean, I can remember I did some work in a youth offenders mental health institute. And I remember I was with this kid all day, and we've been playing Scrabble all day, or something we were playing, and I got called into the charge. What do you call them? Modern matrons, but it was a guy.
Yeah.
And I went in because I'd done a lot of private nursing homes, which is all task orientated, and I'd been sitting there playing games with this kid all day. So I'm like, I'm really, really sorry. I said, it won't happen again. He went, no. He goes, you've obviously got a connection with this kid because he has an attention span of 2 minutes. You've kept him occupied for about 4 hours. And they said, oh, do you want to work for us full time? And I'm like, oh, I'm really honoured, but no. Because it was like about 2 hours travel on the train. I only did it because I was working for an agency at the time and my boss was absolutely desperate. And he actually paid me extra, but I had to cycle to the train station,
take my bike on the train,
Yeah.
go to Colchester, then cycle from the train station to this unit. And he didn't tell me it was a youth offender. It was it was a prison for people with mental health issues, like Broadmoor, but not as serious. And as I said to my boss, I said, if I'd have known what the place was, I wouldn't have taken the job.
Yeah.
And he said, that's why I didn't tell you about the place, because I knew you wouldn't have taken it. But he said, I knew you'd be I knew you'd be able to do it.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you have the hang up of, oh, well, this is a youth offenders unit, you know, you'd have had that hang up. You went in thinking it was just an adult mental health, you know, like a hospital nursing home. Because the first one he sent me to, that was horrible, because that was an elderly assessment unit.
Right.
And people were in varying degrees of mental health. But, you know, like, you imagine, right, you get someone with dementia.
Yeah.
And they're in their own little world with dementia, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then you've got people who don't have dementia at all. They're completely aware of everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now imagine somewhere you'll be in between. You've got dementia, but you've got enough awareness.
Right.
And then you've got someone like that in an assessment unit, and they're like, why am I in a place full of loonies?
Yeah.
And I'm not a loony. Because if you think you're not a loony, you probably, you know, for everyone else it's normal. And there were a lot of suicide risks in there, because the thought of people, oh God, I'm in a loony bin, you know, that's how they see it. It's not what I'm calling it. And it is quite bad. I've seen some absolutely horrific things. I've seen people try to cut their wrists with scissors, and that is not pleasant.
No.
Although a lot of my work was what they call specialing. You might get a call in the night, someone's attempted suicide, they've been sedated, and they're on what they call 5-minute obs, but they don't have the manpower at night to actually have like one nurse and one nursing assistant. Alexa, snooze 16 minutes.
Okay. Snoozing your timer for 16 minutes.
Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 3.
I knew I was going to do that. Oh, it would have to be 3, wouldn't it?
Penny, I'll wait till you're 3.
It's picking on Penny now.
Yeah.
Good, it's about time.
Get cabbage.
See, I don't know what proportion good and bad these are, and I've kind of pushed my luck with the good ones, haven't I? That looks like, oh, strawberry or chili. Oh, right. Oh, that's chilly.
Is that hot?
That is chilly. That is. Oh, I can't eat this.
Keep going. I had to eat mine. Keep going.
Oh, it's horrible. That's nasty.
What does it taste like?
That is really chilly.
Keep going. Swallow it.
Jesus Christ, that is hot. Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't risk that. I'd be ill in the night.
Like, it's got a horrible aftertaste, but it's about as hot as, like, I don't know. See, I'd say chili sauce from the kebab shop.
I don't think that's chili at all.
I thought you didn't like chili.
But chili sauce isn't spicy. I don't think.
My man hung it on fire.
Well, you had your chili one now.
Tabasco sauce. I don't have it.
All she needs is cabbage.
What'd you say?
She's had her chili one now. All she needs is the cabbage.
And she'll be set, ready to go.
In all fairness, it's quite nice. It's just very hot.
Penny, do you know how you were talking about mental health?
Yes.
Obviously, Katie's a mental health nurse, and she was saying that when she was at work, she had a lady who smuggled a needle up her hoo-ha.
Right.
And she stabbed a nurse in the neck with it.
Yeah, I forgot she was a mental health nurse.
And the lady,
you might be able to relate to some of the things that I was saying then.
Well, the lady, she said 100%, but the lady with the needle up her hoo-ha, she was very drunk and very pregnant.
Right.
But
hang on a sec. I just bear with me a sec. I just need a very cold drink on my tongue.
Was it a lady, she set her house on fire with her kids in it.
Wow.
She obviously just like wasn't, very, very, very mentally unwell, and
yeah,
she thought the only way out was to her kids. She thought her house was possessed. Her kids are thankfully still alive. They're healthy. They're fine. And I think she did start to see her kids obviously through contact centers and things, but she thought that her house was possessed, and the only way out was to burn it to the ground.
Well, yeah, but if your house was possessed, that would do the job.
But thankfully, her children is fine and no one was hurt. But that could have been a completely different story.
Yeah.
Katie told me some mental stories.
Yeah.
Your favourite placement was addictions, wasn't it? See, everybody thinks that when you go into an addiction service that it's everyone who is on heroin and they're on cocaine and they're on smack. It's not like that. Katie was saying 90% of the people in there, right? For example, someone, I don't know, had a sore leg and the doctor was prescribing them chloroform.
I've heard a lot of stories about, for example, people addicted on sleeping tablets that have been prescribed.
And the doctors prescribe things like clodimol, and they just stopped on cold turkey, not realizing you can't just do that. You have to be weaned off these things.
Yes.
So they buy them from the streets because the doctor isn't prescribing them.
And then once you're buying them off the streets, you don't really know what you're getting, do you?
Yeah,
and then you've got this some new drug I was hearing about that they've been using to cut street drugs with.
Yep.
And it's like 1,000 times more potent than what they're cutting it with. And people are just dying.
It's horrible. Like, that was one of your favorite placements, wasn't it? Because she's gone back to uni. She's going to do open uni, and she's going to go and do, what are you doing now? Forensic psychology, because I don't know if like being a psychopath is like the right term, but get someone who is Jeffrey Dahmer, let's use him as an example. Katie is very interested in how the mind works, like what. Yeah,
that's how I am.
You have to get to think like that and to do the things that you do. Like, she's really interested in all of that. So
well, I did start a degree course on something very similar, and a couple of things that I learned is your behaviors are usually picked up from things you've seen as a kid.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, people who abuse wives, quite often their father abused their mother, and they've seen it as a kid, and in the back of their mind, it's like, well, that's normal behavior. That's what you do.
Yeah.
And, but I know, I watched something about, all these people have gone on these rampages and killed people in America.
Yeah.
A lot of them were on some kind of antipsychotic medication.
Yep.
And has been taken off it.
Yep.
They have a history of prescribed antipsychotics.
Doctors just think that, they just take you off cold turkey. Like, that's not the end all be all. You have to be weaned off this drug. Your body's so used to it.
But they can only go by the instructions they've been given. And if the pharmaceutical companies are saying, yes, this is a drug that will do the job, but it's extremely dangerous with side effects, it's not going to get passed. And at the end of the day, all the pharmaceutical companies are after is profit.
And it's like when I smoked cigarettes, I knew that if I just came off and had no nicotine, I would fail. Like I would fall flat on my face.
Yes.
But I obviously put that stepping stone, and I'm on vapes now. Yeah, vapes aren't ideal.
But it's you're not getting the bad stuff out, though, are you? Just getting the addictive subject.
And that's been what, like 3 months and a bit that I've not thought about it. But if I was to go cold turkey, I would be smoking again 100%.
Yeah, but beating addiction isn't just about not going without a substance for a certain length of time. You've also got to want to stop as well.
Yep.
Which is why I don't, people say, oh, why don't you just give up? Go to the doctors and get tablets.
It's not as easy as that.
No, you've got to want to give up as well.
Yep.
We've got a thing on Katie's phone and it's been 12 weeks. So what's that, 3 months? 3 months. But we tried to go cold turkey and it didn't work. And everyone's like, oh, you're back on the fags, you're back on the fags. And I'm like, do you know when your body's so used to something?
It's hard.
It is hard.
Yeah. But this is where the advertising for things like Nicorette is quite clever, because if you look on the Nicorette adverts, they say, I can't remember the actual figures, but you are 4 times more likely to quit using Nicorette than by going cold turkey. Well, yeah, because cold turkey isn't the same as putting some nicotine you're into, isn't it?
Yep.
Chris Creates, how are you? Hi everyone, I hit 500 subs early but back. You'll do that. Unfortunately, it's a bit frustrating. You'll find that on a week-to-week basis, you'll find that people sub and some people unsub. So you tend to find you won't celebrate till you've been on 500 for about a week or two. There was a channel that I started watching. I've kind of gone off for a bit now, but she hit 100 subs and then she dropped to 99 and she was having a bit of a rant going, oh, I'm on 99. But she's been on 99 for weeks. So I don't know why maybe she's having a 1 in 1 out process. But yeah, subs is a funny thing. If you look at your analytics, my subs go up and down all the time, but it's all about getting a gradual increase.
Penny,
but I'm happy you hit the 500 mark.
Have you said Penny? Yeah.
I was on her live last week. Watching her.
Have you subbed with your 200 extra fake accounts for me? It was quite funny. We had that vote the other day. I've got about 4 different YouTube accounts, and I can't vote on my own polls, but I can vote on my polls with my other accounts. So I'm like, right, come on then, let's influence this a little bit. Right, guys, I reckon I'm about 1 more jelly bean away from finishing this. You have been missing the fun today, Chris. I've got this jelly bean game thing, and you spin the spinner, you take a jelly bean in it. For example, it could be watermelon, it could be cabbage, which I'm told the cabbage one isn't very nice, is it, Emma?
No, it's vile. I'll spit it into a can. Like it's
that chili one wasn't. That chili one wasn't great.
You smelled the jelly bean, the cabbage.
But cabbage does smell awful, though, doesn't it? But it does taste nice. I like cabbage.
I don't mind cabbage, but not in a jelly bean.
Well, this is how I felt about that dog food one. I think it actually, if it wasn't a jelly bean, I mean, I'm not over keen on steak and kidney pie, but if it wasn't a jelly bean, it would have been fine. If that was a steak and kidney pie in miniature format with pastry and I ate it and I've gone, yeah, that's steak and kidney. But because it was a jelly bean, it was like, no, it was only unpleasant because it was a jelly bean.
Penny, my friend is complimenting your cat.
Tell them that they can have it. Come and get it.
If anyone is taking your cat, it's me.
You know I wouldn't.
Do you know when I saw it as well, right? And I thought, do I want another cat? Yes. Can I have another cat? No, because I've obviously got 2 females.
Yeah.
And then when I thought it was a boy, and I was just like, there's no way. And then I thought of you, and I thought,
Well, there are ways to keep boys and girls together.
yeah, but the thing is, right? So I'm in a private let, and my landlord allowed me to get 1 cat.
Yeah.
And I've got another one.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to have a cat.
I mean, so the previous tenants, they asked for an animal, and the animal completely trashed the house. Now, I don't know if that was a dog, a cat, a fucking pig, I don't know. But
I've got a feeling, though, that when animals trash the place, I think a lot of it might be down to the owners as well.
No, but I 100% agree, because if you don't give a cat like a toys like the scratch and post and other toys, and if you're not interacting with it and it gets bored, yeah, it's going to claw your walls, and I don't know.
But it's like so obviously, like, the problem I'm having with the cat at the moment is he's peeing in places that I don't want him to pee. Now, if I did nothing about it, he's going to continue peeing there, isn't he?
Definitely.
And then once that pee gets in through the floorboards and it soaks into the wood, it's going to be impossible.
Yeah.
So the way I deal with it is I act straight away. And okay, it's not sorted the problem out yet, but I know that, well, the strategy I'm trying to employ is that the cat's just, it's just far easier if I just use that litter tray. I don't know if it's going to work like that, but.
Well, when he ate his dinner and he meowed after him straight in the litter tray and he used it, no bother.
Yeah. But yeah, if you allow your dog or cat to wreck the place and then do nothing about it, then it's going to get out of hand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, they're still going on about that England game.
We won.
I know, but they're still going on about it now. I mean, get over it. Go and have a drink. Celebrate. Enjoy your defeat in the next round. Oh, really? You know, they're going on about how do you stop the best player in the world? Well, I think this World Cup is proving that there is no such thing as a one-man team.
Mike coming on?
I don't know. Are you coming on, Mike?
Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't think that Mbappe, whatever his name is, I don't think he's the danger man. If you put too much focus on an opponent's strongest player, you tend to allow their second best player or their third best player to play.
Mm.
And here we go. Everyone's favourite time of the 15 minutes. Alexa, snooze for 16 minutes, please.
Okay. Snoozing your timer for 16 minutes.
Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 3, please.
Here's a number between 1 and 5. It's 3.
What? 1 and 5? Try that again. Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 1.
Oh, Katie.
Oh.
Woohoo! Right, are you watching, Penny?
Cabbage time. It's cabbage
Even
time.
on it? Yeah.
Time for some cabbage. Spin that spinner.
Flavor soap. I've had that one.
Can you do
Oh, yeah,
it?
have it. No, she can't do it again. You've got to have birthday cake or soap. See, at least she can put hers in her mouth on stream. Now, did it taste the same as the last one? I just think that might be the soapy one.
Oh no.
Was that really soapy?
I get what you mean by it's like it's soapy, but it's also not.
Yeah. Not awful, is it? But it's not birthday cake, is it?
Weird.
Yeah. So that definitely wasn't birthday cake, but it wasn't soap.
No, I don't know. That's weird. Do you know what it tastes like? Birthday cake flavoured soap.
yeah. Probably. Yeah.
That's weird.
That's weird, is it?
Mm. Yeah. Not nice.
So Smith Beads has come up with a really good suggestion. Just a thought, would be good if Natasha had one of those jelly bean boxes. She could play too.
Nope.
No.
Reason being is my stomach.
You do know there's going to be a selection of jelly beans coming through the post to you any day now, don't you?
Guess what? I'd throw them in a bin and pretend I've not received them.
That's a horrible way. That's a horrible thing to do for a thoughtful gift. That's terrible.
I can't risk it, not with my stomach.
Well, I'm going to hurry up and get these done, and we won't have to eat any more jelly beans because I seem to be the one.
I'm trying to get this part done, but it's not happening.
Is it not? Are you just having a bit of a diamond painter's block?
Yeah. It's getting there, but it's like
Well, I just thought of a brilliant way to finish the stream. Right, we should all at once, me, Emma, and Katie. We should do one spin each.
Okay.
And we all eat our jelly babies beans at the same time.
But if I get cabbage, I might agree.
You do whatever you want with it. But you, when I got horrible one, you did make me swallow it.
I know.
Yeah.
So it means you got to swallow yours. You know what's good for the goose is good for the gander, or however the saying goes.
I've just read Mike's comment, and that is exactly what it tastes like.
What's that?
He said, "Does the soapy one taste like the batter mix bowl after being cleaned with soap?"
Ah.
Because it's a mix of both.
Ah.
Mike's got their doorbell.
And soap. Thinking soap.
Yeah.
Mike, are you typing upside down or something today?
I won't even know. So you can do it signed board, Mike. But guess what? No doorbell. I won't know if it's here or not.
Right. Pop the black ones in, and then that just leaves one more colour.
And I won't pick it up.
And then I'm going to be in a rush to finish the stream.
You're trying to, aren't you?
It takes 4 hours to close the stream. That's an awful lot of jelly babies. Bet jelly beans we're going to eat.
838.
But I'm going to stop the timer. I think we'll just finish it with one jelly bean each.
No, we're not finishing it until you get cabbage.
Oh, you get whatever one you spin. If you don't want cabbage, don't spin cabbage.
No,
Simple as that, isn't it?
No, Penny, we're not stopping playing until you get cabbage.
No, it's right.
I don't know what that is, but you're going in.
Right, so are you watching Wednesday with us, Katie and Emma?
What is that?
It's a program on Netflix.
But you're on the last episode. We've not started it.
This is anyone who comes on the stream, they do so knowing that we're watching the episode that we're up to. We're not going to go all the way back to season 1 just for you.
Nope.
And Natasha re-watches them anyway. Which is
I do
probably
want
not
to
an
watch
awful.
it, but
It is actually really good.
I don't really want to watch it from the last episode to the beginning.
Okay, you'll have to. What I'll do then is when we finish, we might go over to StreamYard anyway. But what we're going to do when we no longer have StreamYard, guys?
Huh?
What we're going to do when we no longer have StreamYard? It just seems really hard to add people to this when they're on a mobile phone.
Sorry, but I've just saw something on Facebook, right? This is really good for
Oh, I've got another patch of not sticking to the canvas very well. I don't know if that's drills or canvas.
cards. You pay back a tenner a week and they give you a limit.
That's dangerous. We better get a monthly shop and just pay it in.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You are aware that everything you say is broadcasted, don't you, Katie? Emma?
Yeah, I'm really good. You know, like if people don't have a lot of money, I
Yeah.
started doing this thing that's called Clear for You, and it's a prepaid card, and you pay it back a tenner a week.
Right, but doesn't that run the risk of getting people in more trouble?
That's what I say. Is that's dangerous because we'll end up spending like fucking 300 quid on a food shop, paying it a tenner a week.
This is the trouble, right? People who don't have, see, it's like, what was it, Shopper Check or something like that. I don't know. Remember those people? They used to give you like £100 Provident loans. And what they do is they would prey on people like benefits and that, because people with benefits generally wouldn't be able to be eligible for loans.
Yeah.
So they would be lending these small loans to people on benefits with high interest rates.
Yeah.
And they'd pay, and you think, oh, it's a £5 a week, that's affordable. And then they encourage you to have more loans. Well, why don't you consolidate your loan and have a bigger one? And you've now only got to pay it's only £2 a week extra.
There's no interest rate.
Pardon?
There's 0% interest rate.
Yeah, but what happens if you don't pay it back?
Don't know the bar.
Right, so here's a thing that my mum taught me, which isn't necessarily right, but it definitely isn't wrong. So you earn, for the sake of this argument, £100 a week, right? But 1 week you need 110. You need an extra £10. Yeah. So you have an outgoings of £110.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you borrow £10.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now the next week, right, you earn your £100. You pay back the £10 you owe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you got outgoings. You need a lot. You need to earn £110 because you need to borrow this tenner. But now you've only got £90. So now you got a shortfall of £20. So you borrow 20 quid, don't you?
Yeah.
Now the week after, you pay back that 20 quid you owe. So that leaves you with 80 quid. But you've established that you need 100 a week. So now you borrow £30 to make ends meet. And then eventually you get to the point where you're borrowing £100 to make ends meet. And next week you pay back every single penny you earn. Where are you going to get the £110 from that you need to live on?
Yeah.
And, it may not necessarily always work like that, but she's not wrong, is she?
Yeah.
So, right, guys, that is my 3 squares I've done today. So let's do the old switching the light off. I'm going to just steal the full screen as well, if you don't mind, guys.
Yeah, I do mind.
How do I can't do the full screen. There we go. So that's what we now got a bit more of the front. I do like that front bit, That really does look like this. I don't know if that's snow or shine highlight, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Done. So, Alexa, cancel all timers.
Cancelling all your timers.
Oh no, did I just accidentally cancel that timer? Right, so I'm happy with that. What do you guys reckon to it? It actually now looks like a bus caught in a big snowdrift, doesn't it?
True.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some heavy snow out there, guys. And the bus, we haven't finished that bus yet, but you can see it in the background now. Can you see my little yellow window? Look.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, that's brightened up a bit, isn't it? Do you think that's because there's so much darkness gone around it? It's given the illusion that that's brighter. That actually looks brighter on camera than it does in real life. If I bring it right in, so it's gone quite orangey, and then it kind of goes that nice yellow. Or am I waffling there? Right. So let's get rid of that. Oh, I cannot kick host camera or screen share out of the stream. Okay, let's get rid of that.
Oh, you want me to show mine?
Yeah, let's have Tasha time. That's what we call it. It's Tasha time. Oh, that coat is nice. That's really nice. Oh, you've done a bit more, haven't you?
Yeah, just under half of his head.
Half of his forehead, yeah. Was that nice to do, or was that mingleization, or was that layered?
Mingleization there.
It was mingled, was it, rather than layered?
Yeah.
Okay.
There, it was quite blocky there.
Right. But it's blended nice, though, isn't it?
So then I'll start again another time. Go to that line here.
Yeah.
Same line.
Oh, aye, there's something underneath that release paper. Did you get that? Aye, there's something underneath that release paper.
Yep. So I'll work to there next time.
Right. So roughly how much are you working on in any one given bit?
At the minute, the last 2 streams, I've managed to work on that size.
Nice.
So I'll be working to that line, just above his eye.
I've done quite a lot then.
And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 big squares, 3 rows.
Yeah. So
I normally do to 4, you see.
In 3.5 hours, have I done 2 squares? I think I've done 3 squares, haven't I? Yeah, I've done 3 squares, given away 20 quid's worth of diamond paint and stuff, and eaten a load of horrible jelly beans.
Yep, it's looking good now.
Yeah, that's cool.
So Mike has suggested 1 each for Katie and Emma, and the rest for Penny.
Good idea.
Just divide what's left between the 3 of you. No, we'll play it another day. There you go. Sent to Natasha by signed force. She can't say she's not received it then.
I can, because there's no doorbell, so I won't get it.
She's scrabbling for excuses, isn't she?
No, I don't have a doorbell.
Mike says it's coming together, and Joshua says, "Hi guys." Joshua's done his usual, coming in at the last minute, and then he's probably going to ask us a big question, which I'll go, well, actually, it's not as simple as that, because he does that. Right, guys. So let's go on that view, shall we? No, I don't want that. There we go. I see a mum on something there, Katie. Yes, now there's a good idea. And it was some diamond painting supplies.
Well, you can try, but I still end up missing it.
Oh,
sorry.
Such a serious place as well, haven't she? Said with such seriousness. Right. Guys, so I'm going to end the stream there, slightly earlier than normal, but I say no earlier than normal. I have got 2 people I've got to get home as well. So thank you very much for joining, guys. I really do appreciate it. I will be on again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, isn't it?
Yeah. I should be around tomorrow.
Okay, it'd be great if you are. So
I'm not around Wednesday.
Right. So that's it for me for tonight. I will see you guys Monday. I'm going to let Katie say goodbye as well.
Bye.
Is that it?
I thought you were all doing one more each.
No, we scrapped that idea. Katie wasn't keen on it.
Hey, do it.
No.
No, Katie's not keen on it.
We're doing one each. Go.
Are we? Are you gonna? No.
Yeah, do it.
Ain't no excitement. Right, Emma, you're gonna say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Right, so I'm going to let Natasha close the show because, as you know, no one closes the show quite like Natasha.
I'll try. You have to excuse my cough. Thank you, Penny, for inviting me again this evening. I was on time this time. Thank you once again for joining. We hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope to see you on the next one. In the meantime, happy crafting and stay safe. Bye.
Bye.